Right on time. Getting a few things up and running here. I got Ballstream ready to come in. I want to play my little video I made for YouTube. I didn't get to play it on the first two streams, but we're definitely going to play it on this one. Hey, Anna. Welcome, welcome. I'm back on YouTube as well. I did my first two just mobile YouTube streams, one on the way to a job, the one on the way back. Just drove in the snow. Yeah, Bob was watching Freeman, but now he's watching Timcast because Turtle Boy's on there. I'm going to have him up in a second. I'm going to play my little video that I made. Grainy and stuff, but it's recorded off my laptop. So let's turn the volume up.
I'm in an echo chamber, even though I'm trying to be open-minded. I texted my buddy out in LA, and I was like, what do people in your zone think about Ukraine? Do they want an escalation? Because I'm in kind of like a libertarian, conservative echo chamber, and everybody wants out of there. They want the U.S. not involved. And so he messaged me back. He's like, we want peace. We want Russia to not be invading. And it's like, man, I still have like portals to people in other echo chambers, but we are, and even social media is intensifying that.
Yeah, I was going to say, my echo chamber is my friends who are...
Yeah, Freeman was covering the obviously the body cams that came out. Tom McDonald canceled.
I don't know who the Speaker of the House is.
How many people do you think right now know who Kevin McCarthy is?
Less than Nancy Pelosi. I think she's more famous than her.
Maybe only because she was Speaker than Speaker, and she's been in for a really long time. But I would be willing to bet that if you went out into Times Square and spent 1 8-hour shift, it would not financially harm me to pay you $10 for every individual you interview that says, I know who Nancy Pelosi is. She was the Speaker of the House in the 117th and 16th Congress.
Just getting some things set.
Some people, you know what I would say? I would say
Uganda?
half correct
Really?
answers.
What do you mean?
Like, she that Democrat lady, I'll accept that. But I'd be willing to bet after 8 hours of asking people, I might end up losing in Times Square, I don't know, a couple $100.
All right, Mark Dice, go do it. Full trans. I want to see all of them.
I would
What's
say
good there, Jonah?
45% would know Nancy Pelosi. That'd be my
45%.
That's what
I'm gonna
put
go
the
low.
over under at 45.
I'm going to be about 12,
Who
10%,
turtle sighting?
15%.
That's so low.
12 or 10%.
She's just not that interesting. No offense, Nancy, but I mean,
Speaker
it's a
of the House. She's not the
politician. People
president.
aren't really into that kind of thing. We're in like
Yo,
a real unique
how about this one?
environment.
How about this one? Ask someone who their current congressional rep
Oh,
is.
that they would not know. That they would not know. Like nobody knows. Like
We got the blinds going up
unless
too in
you're
the poker game, yo.
Congresswoman's
Blinds
AOC
going
or
up
somebody
soon.
like famous like that. You're not gonna know who they. Most people aren't gonna know who they are. I agree with
How
that.
many followers does Pelosi have on Twitter? Is an interesting question.
That is a good question.
Twitter also is a tough one because it is like a political social network.
Right. It's very political.
People on Twitter probably, how many people
She's
on Twitter
got-
know who
Like,
Nancy Pelosi
really,
is?
She's
how
got
many
8.1 million followers.
But how many followers on Instagram does she have, right?
That's
I feel
it,
like
right.
there are more people who are on that platform.
She doesn't run her account.
Who turtle
She's way
snap?
too old.
That's
to
not what.
run her account.
That's not why I ask though. I don't care about if she runs the account or not. It's do regular
All right.
1.5 million on Instagram. Decent. How many people?
But a significant drop-off, right? Like,
Right. How many? Twitter is the news and politics space.
Yeah.
Instagram is casual celebrity.
Yeah.
1.5 million followers. I'm
yeah.
sorry, bro. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's not that big.
That's.
I mean, it's less than AOC, who, remember, after she got elected, very famously did her skincare routine on the train down from New York to D.C. Like, she is working the crowd that she thinks will elect her.
AOC's got 8.6 million Instagram followers.
But what?
Let's-
14 million Twitter, I think.
AOC on
Yeah,
Twitter.
Yeah, I think she's like 14 million on Twitter.
You want someone to look it up? Let's do.
We're actually going to switch it to full screen on Timcast. We'll let them do bow in the background.
Who's that?
See?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Is he a
Exactly.
congressman?
No.
More poke.
He's a mainstream celebrity you never heard of.
For the record, Alexandria Cortez has 13.4 million on Twitter. 13.
Is that her professional account or is that her personal?
It just says at AOC, so I guess that's personal.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one that existed before she was a congresswoman.
What do you guys think about a congressman?
I can't believe Turtle
having
Boy's
their
on
own
Timcast.
and, a congressional one. What I don't like about at POTUS, for instance, as the president of the United States, is that it gets handed off to the next guy.
Yeah. What about the DMs? So no private DMs on there on the
They
POTUS
probably-
account.
probably
You're like the
wipe
next
it.
guy's gonna read
Scrub
all
them
my
as best
stuff.
they can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably get scrubbed.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think
Like imagine Bill Clinton had one. He's texting Monica on the DMs. Then he's got to hand it over to the next guy.
Bush is like,
Thanks,
"What's
brother.
happening here?"
Thanks, Manny.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I think I like the intent.
Appreciate it, Manny.
This is my personal opinion versus like how I am representing my constituents online.
I
But
see.
I think it's especially
This is-
it's really easy to conflate the two. And if you say like, oh, but I said that on my personal account, are you supposed?
She works for him. Tim has gotten rid of anybody who argues with him. Pretty much, he got rid of what's her name, the one that was hitting the buttons, Lydia.
Be held less accountable
Apparently, he was doing her too.
to it? You know what I mean?
You know who Billie Eilish is?
I do.
Right. 108 million followers. So it's like an entirely different league. But
That's
that's
that like girl. Like she looks like a little boy and she's got a high voice, right?
No,
she's a
she's
singer.
She's a pop singer. You got it. You got it.
She looks like a little boy. doesn't
No,
she?
because you're thinking
no.
she dresses in baggy clothes. Like she has
Well,
like
maybe you might think so.
She's definitely not sexy.
Kind of like green hair. Well, it depends on who you ask.
She's young.
Yeah, she's like
young.
20.
And she's wicked woke.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She performed at the Democratic National Convention.
But does it mean she's woke or is she just like default
Like
liberal?
insanely woke. Like
Well, no,
purple
she-
hair. Like one of those people. That,
No, not necessarily. Just because of the way
Yeah, I
she
don't know.
dresses doesn't mean she's super woke. She also
Okay.
has like views against pornography, etc. She's like
Sorry, Manny. I'm talking to Anna on Twitch as well. That's why you're not understanding somewhat what I'm saying.
staunchly anti-pornography.
So she's a
But-
Matt Walsh fan.
But I'm
But she's
thinking.
definitely a Democrat.
I was
Yeah,
trying to.
you can say that.
The reason I bring her up is just because I'm like, who's the most famous like younger person I can think of,
Right.
and you know who that was, you know. So I don't know. I don't think that many people would know who Nancy Pelosi is. I'll set up a poll. We'll set up a poll.
Yeah, they're
See what-
called-
Your
in the chat.
followers are all gonna know who she is, but
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes.
so she's a Matt Walsh fan.
No, I'm
But she's
thinking.
definitely a Democrat.
I was
Yeah,
trying to.
you can say that.
The reason I bring her up is just because I'm like, who's the most
Woke, by the
younger
way.
person I can think of,
Right.
and you knew who that was. You know? So I don't know. I don't think that many people would know who Nancy Pelosi is. I'll set up a poll. We'll set up a poll.
Yeah, they're
See what-
called-
Your
in the chat.
followers are all gonna know who she is, but
Who knows who
Right.
Mundo is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes a difference. And we're measuring off of Twitter and Instagram, like we said. Twitter's much more political. It's more news-oriented. Instagram's more lifestyle.
Line's
There are a lot
going
of
up
people who,
soon,
like,
y'all.
We're not talking about Facebook because I don't think
I'll be in the
anyone's
next
super
game.
involved in Facebook anymore. And let's remember that Gen Z is
Yo, we're
actually
past
going to
2
be
hours?
based on how many followers you have on TikTok,
Jeebus.
right? Which I'm confident Nancy Pelosi is. If she's on TikTok, she's far behind any of the TikTok celebrities.
Do you have a TikTok account, Ed?
I have it.
They're calling him by his first name.
I just don't want to give in.
Who wants to
because
get
it's
in the
literally-
laugh?
Why aren't they calling him Turtle Boy?
Myself, no.
One more
no,
spot in the next
but
game.
when you're in my line of work and you're doing blogs and you're talking about pop culture and stuff, it's like
One more spot,
everything is
y'all.
on TikTok. It's literally impossible to avoid. It sucks.
Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
I taught history. I should know this. No, I forget. I used to
That
know 'em.
that dude in January 6th who put his feet on Pelosi's desk. He was asked by the prosecutor, First Amendment. You know,
Oh, it's where the British can't sleep in your house.
Correct.
Yeah,
government-
you don't have to house soldiers.
It's
Boom,
the
done.
government can't
Yep.
quarter soldiers
Okay, yep.
in your home.
Yep.
And it actually came up during COVID. But they asked that dude who put his feet on Pelosi's desk. They were like, do you like the First Amendment? Yes. What is it? You like the Second Amendment? Do you know what the Third Amendment is? And he says no. Recently, there was a judge being nominated. This one was really funny. And the judge was asked, I can't remember who asked, do you know what Article 5 of the Constitution is?
I saw that.
And she said, it doesn't come to mind. And he goes, okay, how about Article 2? And she goes, doesn't come to mind. Article 2, a judge not knowing, is insane.
Yeah.
Article 5, it's like...
Turtle Boy. Oh wait,
That was
revote.
the amendment.
Oh, look at Boss of the Hog. Actually, has a good
Article 2 is the executive
avatar.
branch. So when she was like, I have no idea. It's like, come on, dude. Wow. But,
Did he know that she wasn't going to get that question
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Ahead of time?
But here's why I bring that up.
You'll
It's
sponsor
like
someone
when a
for
judge
50?
can't
What do you
tell
mean?
you about the
What do you
executive
mean,
branch
Hickory
article
Hillside?
in the Constitution.
What do you mean, man?
I don't think the average person is going to be able to tell you who Nancy Pelosi is. Now, we had with the poll. The poll's got 2,580 votes. 75% people
Turtle.
know who Nancy
What do you
Pelosi
make
is,
of
75
it,
cents a
Hickory
But when
Hillside?
you
You have a
go,
But for
politically
this
engaged
show,
audience.
right? Like I tell you should go on any
All right, let's try it
huge
again.
lifestyle Instagram,
Yeah.
like whatever, someone who doesn't talk about politics and ask
Right.
their audience.
The
because-
majority of the country does not vote in the midterms. Like
Right.
less than 50% votes in the midterms.
And
so,
still, for
and
our
Nancy
audience,
Pelosi's-
25% of the audience not know Nancy Pelosi, unless they're trolling, still out of like 2,000 votes, you know, it goes to show you that some people literally don't know who she is.
well, that
you
didn't
know?
say do you know, it just says do people know. And I
So
think
I
people-
changed it. I put
I see.
I
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
it to do normies know who Pelosi is, and now it's
Right.
no.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the people in the chat were thinking it meant them.
Right.
Like, does
Like,
anyone
That's
like
what I thought
yeah,
as
do you
well.
know who Pelosi is? They're like,
they're
of
all
course.
great and informed.
That's the same thing we were just talking about projection earlier. When you know things, there's an assumption that other people know it. And
Exactly.
we're in an echo chamber. This
Dude,
is-
I talked to Bannon about the election.
Looks like Eyes is killing it.
He
Stop
thinks
selling them for 25
Trump
bucks.
won and all that stuff, and I was like,
Damn.
a friend of mine posted a video of him
Free to
carrying
stay.
his mail-in
Free Stay's doing good.
carrying his mail-in ballot while filming. He's got his phone like this, and he's
Yo.
carrying it. And he drops it in the mailbox, and I'm like, this.
Thank you,
I'm Lucy
man.
Sheep. Good job. My headset keeps cutting out. There we go.
Time out! Because maybe I don't have what it takes to win without this.
He's
This
a
dude couldn't tell
newcomer
you
too. I
what
wonder who that
Supreme
is.
Court justice meant. He would have like you'd say,
Who wants to
what
get
does
into the
Supreme Court
second
justice
game?
mean? And he'd be like, is that when like you win a case in the Supreme Court? He wouldn't even
Fushel
be talking
Monroe's
about
doing good too. Fushel Monroe, that's cousin Brucey's Fushel Monroe. FM Monroe.
the people who are the literal judges who determine these things. He couldn't tell you even the concept of that. If you go to these people, like these are people I know who skateboard. These are people I know play music. I can hit up any one of my friends and ask
Boss
them
of
about
the
one of these
Rays.
things, and they'll just be like, I got no idea what you're talking. I will say to them, name a sitting Supreme Court justice, and they'll go, a sitting justice? What does that mean? Like,
Oh my
like,
God.
Sure, you mean like in the front
do you
row?
mean like a current case or something? No, like the justices, right? Like the people who sit on the Supreme Court. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. And I'm not talking about
Oh,
stupid
dude,
people.
I got you,
I'm
I
talking
got
about a
you, I
guy
got
who
you.
could tell you how to rebuild a car.
Either way,
He can get a
25.
whole down for you, put it together.
He can skateboard, but he's getting too old to fuck with it. He's making too much money to fuck with it.
Maybe I don't know.
And that's
I think
fine.
it-
I have no problem with ignorant people who.
Fucking Danews just busted me.
I mean, I respect that she's like, I want to get rid of whatever bad vibes are in my house because my husband got attacked, but I don't know.
Oh, she did that
if-
afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know if the poltergeist is the one who opened the door.
She really did that?
They keep calling him Aiden.
Was that,
First,
They keep calling him Aiden. His name's Turtle Boy. Oh, you mean on the road? Yeah, that would be hilarious, Mushroom Manny. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Now, he's got his own little. I mean, he's got so much money now. He's got that whole little. What do you call it? My kids skateboard. I don't. Turtle. Look at Turtle Boy. I didn't even know his real name, Aiden. I'm sure the Troll Mafia knows it. Kate knows it, but
I've heard.
how did they,
I've seen it
how
in
did-
New York. I mean, New York Post reported
Did
on
she
it.
talk about it? Did she like tell the world? Like,
Tim needs to get Kate on here. I would watch that.
Should have video recorded it and made a documentary on it. That would have been awesome.
We should totally make like a Paranormal Activity style movie about the Pelosi's house being haunted.
Is that a turtle?
And like, you know,
It is a turtle on his
how it
hat.
all went down.
Ghost of Sam Hyde.
I mean,
Take-
the biggest thing with the Pelosi thing, it's like, it's more of an indictment on San Francisco.
You said turtle. Is that a commercial you heard, Mushroom? Because there's a stereo place around here. For some reason, at the end of his commercial, he goes, turtle.
Francisco, that there are so many people out there like this that can just walk. Like, I assume they live in the rich part of town, but his fat ass ended up over there and got inside the house, and it's just like, that to me is the bigger part of the story. Is like San Francisco is turned into a hellhole where fat lardos like DePapier is walking around.
I never dropped the link.
I think we could totally write an awesome horror movie script that propagandizes everything that happened. Like, DePap is at the house and they're having drinks together, and then he's like, I'm gonna go out for a smoke. He was in the backyard, and then the door slams and the ghost appears in the window going, "Mwah." He's like, no, and he takes the head.
Oh,
and
you're
slams it
right.
in the window to try to
You're right. When he's got the little head and stuff. I think I've seen that some people do TTSs on Bowstream.
get back in.
I gotta save Paul. He's trying to get back in. Goes into his body.
He's swinging the hammer at the ghost, but the ghost is like just moving around. And then all of a sudden they hear a knock at the door, and then Paul looks, and they're like, "Now what?" And they open it, and then the ghost goes
Need to refuel. I'll be right back. I'm about to spark up some dubage.
into DePap, and then he's like, "What's happening? No!"
But it goes in through his butt.
And that's why the cop reached into the, in the video. You can see the cop reach into DePap's.
We're
butt.
performing an exorcism.
Yeah, I saw it was the crack. It was
weird.
It was a lot.
It's very.
You know,
weird
like
that
you
he
said,
did
how
that.
San
weird it is.
Francisco is a crazy place.
That's why they said the video was graphic.
Well, and like Pelosi's like dying. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
can we?
why is
So
his
we
body
can't show
making
that
those
part.
sounds?
It's pretty brutal, but it really is telling that Paul was not the villain in this one. I think when David just turns and smashes him in the head, and then you hear
You
Paul
don't
like
actually see it. You
trying
don't.
to breathe.
You don't, but he's convulsing.
Yeah.
And like,
For sure,
if
for
it's an act, I mean, that's.
I'm just saying.
freaking
You said
crazy,
you
but-
see him make a swing, but
Right,
it's off shot.
Yeah,
you can't
like
see what happened.
they leave the frame, and that's when the connection is made. But then they run around the corner. You see blood on the ground. You hear Paul gasping.
Yeah, I think it's worth pointing out that David's lawyers were against this video coming out because they said it would be incriminating to him. And also, he's entered a not guilty plea, but not guilty by reason of mental insanity or defect, right? So, like, I wonder if they'll change that now that this is out. They'll be like, oh, well, he was having a mental break, and that was what's going on.
What time was
You know
that?
what?
Carlo Magno says, "Tim, we Catholics do not claim Pelosi. Bring back the Potato Man. We need his voice."
Oh, I never said you claimed her. I just meant that she claimed you guys.
I mean, there's no point in participating in his chat, really. I mean, if you think about it. I will give it a like, though. Yeah, there's no point in participating in his chat. When he's got 35,000 people watching. Why is 35 people? Oh, well, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Bring back the Potato Man.
Who's the
Seamus?
Potato
Seamus.
Seamus Coughlin.
Seamus Coughlin.
Bao's already left it. He's looking at some riots, it looks like.
MD.
I don't know.
No, he's not really a doctor.
Yeah. There was some other.
love Doctor.
There was some other news we were going to talk about. What's going
Love
on?
Dr.
I'm
Seamus.
chilling. We're having a good time.
This Pelosi thing's great. I feel like
war.
this is a resolution to something that's kind of was a big deal, then kind of went into the back of my brain. I'm so glad I saw that video because it makes things make a lot more sense that some crazy wacko smashed a window and hit a guy in the head. That's a lot easier to believe.
It's literally how that.
Oh, if anybody else wants to join the stream, I do have a Streamlabs link. I can fit up to 10 people in here. So if you want to have some fun, just let the freak flag fly here on a Friday. That was number 2. Correct.
Guy from NBC described it, who I believe was fired or censored. He described exactly what happened in the
Yep.
video, and then they wanted to hide it. I don't know why they wanted to hide it because,
Let me drop the link real quick.
I mean, maybe they're embarrassed because he's in his underpants.
Yeah, and he's drunk, debauchery. You know,
What time was it at? This happened.
1 in the morning,
That's-
2 in the
Yeah.
morning, something like that.
That's the other thing. Do we have time frames on all these things? Because there's another
So
super
was he
chat talking about the
sleeping?
time frames.
Well, you see, the reason why they didn't want it released was because they needed time to stage it.
Oh.
Yeah, bring in the actors.
They actually just shot that. Just
Yeah, it was
recently.
filmed. It was the other day.
It looks just like him.
Let's.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to hear about you, Aiden, for a minute, because we're gonna. You told me earlier you got Turtle Boy News.
Yes, that's
So what?
correct.
How did you get into this whole industry?
So I was an 11th
Industry.
grade history teacher at a
Industry. Like it's an industry.
public school in Massachusetts, and I started a blog using my real name called AidenFromWorcester.com, and I got in trouble for it because some of my opinions were the wrong ones. Basically, like you're not allowed to have controversial takes or whatever. And I got suspended for 5 days with no pay, and it's hard to fire a teacher, but I was this close. Like they're like one more slip up because of my social media postings and you're out. So I'm like, if I want to keep doing this, I need to be anonymous. So I created a blog called Turtle Boy. There's a funny statue in downtown Worcester of a boy who looks like he's having sex with a turtle. If you Google it, he's actually riding it. It's completely innocent, but it's like the first time in Worcester. So let's call the blog Turtle Boy. And it started being anonymous. I did it while I was teaching. And then we went to a game in Buffalo in September of 2014 to watch the Patriots murder the Bills again. And I filmed Buffalo fans up there because they're crazy and wild. And like I was in the porta potty. They tried dumping me over. Like it was an awesome time. And I came home. I put the videos all on my blog, and it kind of went viral in Buffalo. And so all these Buffalo people wanted to find out, like, who's this guy making fun of us and saying we're savages and blah, blah, blah. Somebody found out. I got doxxed, and a Buffalo blogger wrote a blog about me saying, this is the guy that shit on our city and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, our school was being inundated with emails. I was getting CC'd on all of them. Like, you have horrible words, basically. The school was getting threats, and a police officer from Dudley had to come up to my classroom like before the last period of the day and say, "We gotta get you out of here." And so they brought me down to the principal's office. The union was there, and they're like, "We just want to make sure you're okay. We're gonna give you paid time off and just go, and we'll figure this out." They were gonna try, and basically what the resolution was, they offered me a full year salary to walk away. And I took it because I'm like, well, I don't want to be a teacher anymore. It was getting to the point, like I got right out before there was no transgender students when I was there. I don't even know, like none of that stuff existed in 2014.
What year? 2014.
2014. And so I'm like, and so I started doing this. It was right around the Ferguson stuff too. And I'm like, I turned it into a business. I just got a bunch of advertisers. I lost them all to boycotts. Then I got banned from Google AdSense. I had to create a new page, tvdailynews.com. It used to be called turtleboysports.com. And like I said, I've overcome countless, unprecedented, I would say, censorship and deplatforming. I've been sued more times than I can count, undefeated in court. I have multiple restraining orders on people who are constantly threatening me and my family. And it's been a struggle at times. There's been many times I've wanted to quit, but I've dedicated my life to this. So this is what I'm doing.
It sounded like in 2014, you were like one of the early, maybe not a victim, but someone that was affected by like a cancel culture mob.
Totally.
Did you know other people that were also going through that at that time?
No, I didn't. And the big thing I noticed and what upset me was I'm like, so I can't say these things because I'm a
I do want that link that Bow's watching, though. Did he post it yet? I don't see it. No.
teacher. Like that's what they said. I had an opinion. I wrote a blog. I don't know if you guys remember the Rich.
That weed is some fire stuff, man. It's like 2 or 3 hits and let it go out again.
Incognito story. Player on the Miami Dolphins was accused of bullying his teammate.
I just asked for it.
And my take on it was,
I just asked for it. Oh, the game is about to be done. First game. Doom. Here we go.
Eyes of the world with another knockout. Damn.
Oh, there's still plenty of people left. Never mind.
I'm like, give me a break. 300-pound man getting bullied. It's football. You guys.
They
run into
blanked
each
out.
other.
I thought
And the school
that was the
told
last
me
two.
That this blog violates our anti-bullying policy because a student could read it and then feel uncomfortable going to you with bullying issues. And that's when I realized that there's no such thing as free speech for public servants. I'm like, I can't say this. So if I was an accountant, I could say this, but because I'm a teacher,
Welcome, Ascendant Hennessy. Is it morning there? What time is it there?
I can't say this. What about my First Amendment rights? The
Government employees don't have First Amendment rights.
Right. I learned that the hard way. You really don't have First Amendment rights, but I like the First Amendment, and I don't like censoring myself. I hate censoring myself, and I'm like, I just took a chance. You know, it's the American spirit of just quitting your job. I mean, teaching is a comfortable position. Like you're never going to be rich, but you'll never be.
It's that time tomorrow. So it's the 28th, January 28th at 1:20 p.m. there. 15 hours. Wow. Yeah. It's ahead of us.
Poor, you'll have a pension. You know when you're going to retire, and your whole life is basically written out for you. And you'll get a house at the Cape at the end of it.
I'd be at Costco buying some wings and getting ready to go home and fire up my pit barrel cooker. We're having some smoked cooked wings tomorrow.
And you'll move on. But I'm like, you know what? That's no way to live. I want to take a chance. I want to do something here. And here I am sitting with you fine people. So I think it worked out in the end.
What were you teaching?
Taught United States history.
So have you been still teaching history through your blog?
You know, I got to keep up on it a little more. I went to Harper's Ferry.
Welcome to my third live since I've been back.
Come in out here. That was really surreal because I love
the battery, the old battery where they built the weapons. It's all like down to rubble. They came in and they burned it to the ground.
Yeah,
during the Civil War.
He needed a better plan. That didn't work out too well. Maybe if he had Twitter, he could have figured something out. But yeah, I mean, I love United States history.
I'll either stream or record some of it and then put it up. I got a picture of it from the last one I did, dude. It's completely covered, one whole layer of on the pit barrel cooker, and they were just crispy on the outside. Good sauce.
Israel. I often incorporate it into a lot of blogs that I write, just the perspectives on this stuff. And I'm one of those teachers. Like a lot of people think that like the public schools are infected by liberal teachers. There are a lot of liberal teachers, but there's also a lot of really good history teachers. My department, the majority of the social studies department at Shepherd Hill voted for Republicans. I can say that without a doubt. And I made sure my number one goal as a teacher was to make sure my students at the end of the year had no idea who I voted for. And they did.
What happened? What happened?
And I think any good teacher, that should be your goal. Your students should have no idea who you voted for. You should present, every time I brought up a controversial issue that I would teach about.
So, did you hear about the human trafficking thing at the slaughterhouses using kids to clean the kill rooms? Oh, wow. Oh, they did? Yeah, one of the people we were hiring for got quite a few years, but they got nailed for hiring too many illegals. Well, hiring illegals. Any is too many. But yeah, wow. Department of Labor or some other, here, let me switch to this. Department of Labor or some other agency found 50 working at slaughterhouses. Young is 13. Damn. Dude, those kids are making decent money, though. They're not going to school anyway. You know, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry.
Like abortion.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
History, and again,
I'm fucking it up. Here's my voodoo piggy. His tail is kind of fucked up. Oh, wait. Let's go to full screen. Let's see. That one piggy kicked him in the face. One in the face. And you always want to stick one in the neck. Because, you know, cop's neck. Number 15.
typically that's tied through the male-dominated line. You have a better way of looking at the faults in your culture.
I'm gonna speed them up in a minute.
It's more difficult to reflect on yourself when you are divorced from your heritage. Again,
we got to read some of this. So this is from Van Jones on CNN. The police who killed Tyree Nichols were black, but they might still have been driven by racism. It's just what?
And he's the same one at CNN. He's the one that occasionally you're like, oh, Van Jones said something I agree with.
He writes,
occasionally.
3 decades ago, when 4 white LA police officers were videotaped beating Rodney King, the public outcry was heard around the world. In fact, I got arrested for the first time in my life during protests that followed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to understand the reasoning behind the riots, though, because it was about white cops and a black guy. These were black cops and a black guy. Maybe the common denominator is those things I just showed you. Piggies, cops, tyrants.
And I subsequently dedicated my career as a lawyer to helping to sue rogue cops, close prisons, and reform the criminal justice system.
Close prisons I don't agree with.
He then goes on to mention, but at least he survived. Tyree Nichols did not. Yada, yada. 5 former Memphis police officers fired for their alleged actions. Tyree Nichols was alleged, and there's a video of it. Have now been indicted. I was in law enforcement during the Rodney King incidents as a chief. By all accounts, he was good. How do we explain Nichols' horrific killing alleged at the hands of police who looked like him? From the King beating to the murder nearly 3 years ago of George Floyd, blah, 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 blah,
How do we explain it? It's extremely
Black people are not immune to anti-black messages. One of the sad facts about anti-black racism is that black people ourselves are not immune to its pernicious effects. At this point, I just want to give a round of applause to Van Jones for this sophistry, at coming up with a reason why these black cops were actually anti-black racists for beating up another black man.
It's not just him, though. It's like Jameel Hill. Like, this was a common take on Twitter today about this. Like, as soon as they saw that picture where all 5 cops are black, you're like, well, now we got to go to plan B. Like, the original plan was racism. We're like, well, now we're going to have to explain this a little more.
But look what they did with Zimmerman. Remember? Right. They were like a white man. It's like Zimmerman's he's Hispanic. I don't know if he's Mexican. He's
Cuban,
Hispanic.
I think.
Cuban, there you go.
Hey,
and they were like,
welcome, Matt. Welcome. What's that mean? An FIC bow combo? Yeah. I can't code. I'll admit it. I know a lot about networking and IT work, but I can't code, so But yeah.
Well, he's a
But on the bow side, I'm a vet too, and we have a lot of the same beliefs as far as that goes.
white Hispanic.
But I work 2.5 jobs and do this. Well, this is my half.
Like,
Yeah,
what does that
right.
mean? Are you kidding me?
So
Come on, man.
what I'm getting is Van Jones is suggesting that these dudes, these 5 cops, were serving the white master and doing its bidding.
Exactly.
But it's just so, it's not a white and black thing. This is what drives me nuts, man. Yeah, there are
Right.
corporate overlords. There are people with power, but I mean, maybe I'm blind and that there really is a racial thing. Like they annihilated
you're
the
not.
Native Americans.
Bro,
They were like, they're
bro.
savages. They didn't even consider them human. Like they were just killing anything that wasn't white or whatever at the time. They had black slaves
came
and they
so
were
much
killing the
later.
red.
Listen. There's a reason why these things emerge in human
gonna speed it up.
civilization. You live in a small village of 100 people. Everybody's orange. You know that when you see a person and they're orange, you're like, oh, they probably live in my village. I can trust that. It feels safe. 100 miles away, there's a village where everybody's green. One day you come across a green person, you're like, that I've never seen that person before. I don't know who that is. They're not from my village. That's a threat. That's dangerous. So over time, as humans start coming closer and closer together, we start living with people of with different backgrounds, different heights, different skin colors. We start to go like, oh, that didn't matter at all. We're now humans. And so over time, we start to actually move away from this, from a lot of this. In the United States and a bunch of other countries, they don't. So you end up with, yes, race is often an issue. Even in the United States, people racially profile. Even Mike Bloomberg went on about how he does this. And then you end
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, I added my backup channel, my computer EMS channel to it too. If I get a third strike, they're gonna kill my channel. So, I mean, I'm trying to be careful. I mean, I'll get as long as they keep stopping it and keeping it on going, giving commentary on it. But I'm just waiting for the poker game to get started. True. Yeah.
up with, like, I can understand to a certain degree what Van Jones is saying.
But yeah, my computer EMS channel it's posted on there. If you could just get into that one, that's gonna be my backup. Justice for Doc, dude. You want to see the? Okay, let's do it. Let's go through the. No, fuck that. I'm not gonna interrupt this. It's fucked up, dude. That just not. I'm a small channel, dude. I've got 270 something today. I got a few. That was awesome. Thank you, everybody. But 270 subscribers. They're gonna. I'm playing something that is still up on YouTube, and I get a strike for it. Hey, Anna, thanks for jumping over here.
But they're taking it in a direction that I think is disingenuous. There have been black
And thanks for the view time over on Twitch. I appreciate it.
cops who, on numerous occasions, have been seen arresting and beating young black men. And then the woke activists try and claim, like, oh, the police did this, and it's white supremacy and it's racist. And then when you point out, like, hey, I don't think the race was the issue if the cops themselves were black. I think it's these guys are in a high crime neighborhood. Yep. They're black. The people who live there are black, and the cops are concerned about the level of crime. I don't think the black cop is looking at the black kid and being like, he looks like me. Like, what's he thinking? Therefore, this guy's more dangerous. Yeah. No, I think what it is it doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're black. It matters if they're like, hey, we're sending you to a crime scene.
No, it's good. I'm watching it on another complete VPN'd out network, and it's working fine.
And you're like, okay, now you're going to be on edge and be like, I'm in a dangerous neighborhood.
I feel like, what you're saying makes me think of all of the diversity and equity recruitment. Like, there are a lot of police stations or, police departments across the country that specifically were like, we want to make sure our force represents the people that they're policing, right? They are.
Weird little rodent. Which one? Tim Pool? Turtle Boy. Oh, no, yeah. He's on here, but apparently his name is Aiden something. Aiden K. I'm sure the whole thing's there. About just realizing that noise was a train. What an idiot. Aiden Kearney. Yeah, I'm sure we could have gotten that information from Troll Mafia's Discord, but... Oh, yeah. Dude, I love Luke Radowski, though. It sucks that he went down to Florida. I love Luke. I love his words. Oh, man. The stuff he drops on Twitter is awesome.
Of the same racial makeup, they are related to the community. They have a better way to relate to them. Like, I don't know if Memphis has this policy in place, but if they do,
they're basically all people that work for Tim. She does. Everybody else except for Turtle Boy. in this on this stream works for Tim Pool, so they're gonna lick his bunghole.
Does this tell us that like that doesn't matter? That people who are prone to be cruel and violent will do it no matter who they're looking at?
Imagine if
Everybody's killing his fucking chat right now, talking about Eliza Blue doing those false. What the fuck? Why is my Poker Stars not connecting? Luke. Oh yeah. You chatted. Did you get a chance to talk to him? That'd be cool. They're talking about this Eliza Blue bullshit. Basically, she's a fraud. She's a fraud.
these guys were like diversity hires. Like imagine that. Like like this is part of the diversity, equity, and inclusion. Like they hire these guys.
But maybe I mean I remember there was
No, I liked the main reason I watched him was for Luke. Ian's a fucking idiot. He comes up with some good ones once in a while, but everybody can do that.
a lawsuit, I think it was out of New York, where they purposefully hire stupid people to be cops, and they said it's because they hire smart people, get bored, they quit. And that's their excuse. But you hire people of low quality, you're going to get low quality output. You know.
Interesting.
Do you guys
Good
remember?
question.
I'm just totally going to bring this up. Do you remember when Ben and Jerry's tweeted about what is it called, the 1350?
They tweet a lot of stupid things. It's hard.
I know you don't mean that, Anna. So that's why I'm laughing.
So this is the point I'm trying to make. There are a bunch of people who they were even posting this the other day when we were talking about with Nuance Bro, crime in Democrat cities, and he mentioned the racial disparity in crime and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
I think there's a lot to do with history.
I'm not going to read it off of the
And
stream,
then you look at
even though the
surface
chat's
level,
not going to be
a lot of
on the
people,
stream.
And they're like, hey, I notice a lot of crime in this community, and they tend to be this race or that race, and it's also like, yeah, but there's a lot more context there that we need to bring up. I'm not saying race plays no issue or anything. I'm just saying historical, like slavery, generational wealth, poverty, lack of education. These things play a much, much bigger role in my.
Oh, and Tim will tell you how big of a personality he is. He is the biggest man in the room. That was one thing that I liked about watching Crowder on here, because Crowder basically said, he was like, in spaces that I work in, our numbers don't compare. Right to Tim Pool on his podcast. That was awesome. I think that was in the after one. I got somebody's login to watch it, and I even streamed it. So I took it down in a couple places because, it's members only.
My opinion than anything else.
I do. I watch them on Rumble.
But Ben and Jerry's, and this is a really important point, because the woke people do this, and it's exactly what this is. Ben and Jerry's posted on Twitter something like, the African American community is only 13% of the U.S. population.
Why would you be serious? Look into her, Anna. I'm sorry. I'll have to, almost everything you say I agree with, but you really, look into it closer. Her clients that she services, she does nothing. She's a straight grifter.
Population, but they comprise something like 50% of prison inmates, yada yada.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Yes, I do, Matt.
the same meme that you'll see, people post on the internet. That I don't want to say every single person who posts that is a racist,
But I won't watch it on YouTube.
but are associated with being the right or racist. The left believes the exact same thing. The left wants segregation. The left is blaming racism, anti-blackness on why black cops attacked a black man, because they can't help but view the entire world through the lens of race. It's the woke law of projection. You have a white liberal who is extremely racist, who then says, you know what, you're racist too. And you're like, me, I'm not racist. And they're like, yes, you are. The reason they're saying that is because they think everyone must think the same thing they do. They can't imagine that other people have different beliefs.
It's the cult.
So everybody projects. Everybody thinks the way I view the world is the way everyone else views the world. Now, I shouldn't say everybody. There's a lot of people who understand that they don't. Probably tend to watch shows like this, or Crowder, or 6 or even Bars. Like, to be on the opposite side of the wokeness. But these
I'm
woke
looking
people,
it up.
very much so, are racist, and then project thinking, if I think this way, so must everyone else. Then they go to you and tell you you're racist, and no matter what you say, they won't believe you. Because you must think
Well, if you don't, that's White Fragility. Best-selling
Exactly.
book. That's literally what that book is based on.
So you end up with Van Jones writing the only explanation as to why 5 black men beat another black man was because of white supremacy, when it's just like, maybe it's because they're cops, maybe it's because they have a short fuse because of the things they witness all day, every day, and they were angry, and it's nothing to do with the race of these men, because they were all black. I'm sick of everything having to be...
Okay, fuck Tim. is down to 2. Eyes of the World and for Free to Stay. Oh my God, 61K. The difference, Anna, is they're admitted grifters. Okay, what they grift, it's out there and it's out front. It's this saying, I am selling this for this. She is supposedly trying to be helping people, and maybe she just considers herself a figurehead, but she's like GoFundMe's for a vacation because she's been working so hard, and she normally has 20 clients. Her clients are basically, she services them by tweeting. She does nothing. She does nothing. There we go. Oh my God. Eyes of the World. All right, we're going to switch over.
God. I can't do this anymore.
And a riot in the background.
Jeebus.
Here. I like to read his chat, but you know what? Hang on. I'll just pop his chat out so I can watch the chat. There we go. Then I'll go full screen here.
No, all in. Here we go.
This is Gabe.
Here we go.
8-7. Ooh, that's
Man,
rough.
the Jacks won it, man. Damn. That was cray, man.
Wow, that's a weak hand to lose a lot of money on.
Jeebus, man.
I gotta figure out what's going on with my app. It wouldn't connect.
Free to stay. You got 2 knockouts here. Good for you, man. You got second.
That was a gut punch, wasn't it, Matt?
Good for you.
I mean, that's oof.
Free to stay. You got 2 slivers. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's document this real quick. Alright, Boss of the Hog. I got you for 1K that game. Good for you. Free to stay. You get
Panel.
knockouts. We keep track of knockouts for an end of the
Oh.
knockout tournament. So
Oh.
knockout. And you have 2 slivers
They're not.
of Bad Badger token bundle left.
They're not.
Good for you.
Ascended.
Eyes of the World, where you at?
Throw some rocks, damn it. Yeah, do something. It's supposed to be a riot here. Shit, I'd be out there recording this.
Knockout leader. Knockout leader.
Give me $40? Yeah, to watch a bunch of people just stand around and yell.
Chill pill, man.
That's what Stringer was offering. Wherever you could find a group of people that were pissed off about it.
Next game, I'm gonna take a small break. We're gonna start the next game at 10. That gives everybody about 18 minutes.
There you go. Thank you, StreamYard. There you go.
We're gonna start the next game at about 10. I'm gonna create it now. Let me get in on that and make it happen.
Yep, that's it. I'm going to redrop it too. I'm going to drop it in Rumble. Nobody's in Rumble. So I get a few viewers though. They don't ever say anything. They don't have bots in Rumble yet, do they? This says there's 2 people watching. I think maybe one of them is me. Oh wait, I already dropped it in Rumble.
Start at 10:05. That way everybody has a little bit of time to
10:05. Okay, cool.
get settled in.
Looks like I'm actually going to get logged in this time. No, it's still saying network status.
21 minutes. It starts in 21 minutes. I'll be right back.
I'll fucking uninstall and reinstall this game real quick. What's in that dude's backpack? What do you think's in that dude's backpack? Hey, 357! You're not playing poker no more, man? You pretty much raged out the other night. Let me look in Bow's chat. Oh wait, I got it over here. Oh god, I'm high. You know, light some flames. Say, hey, we just need this for light. And then throw it. Odyssey, yeah, I'm on Odyssey too. It's in my my link tree. I'm on Odyssey too. I don't have enough. I have to double check. I may be getting close. Enough YouTube. I didn't have enough YouTube subscribers to have it auto sync to there, to where I could. Because you got to have a certain number, I think, to even be able to stream on Odyssey. You can't be using slivers. Thanks, Mushroom Manny. I mean, yeah, how many slivers you got, man? I'll pay $20. Zero. Ooh. Yeah, I was pretty much close. No, not even near 90%, but it was just, because I split my time. Because I understand what's happened to some bigger names like Ricada and them and Crowder. That's why I followed him on Rumble. And like I said, the only reason I watched Timcast was for Luke. Now he's gone. It just doesn't seem like. They got Turtle Boy on a Friday night. I honestly believe that Tim got trumped on that one. Some bad advice. Learning conspiracy stuff. Yeah. I don't believe anything, or I do believe everything anymore. It's pretty much. It just seems like it's a large waste of energy right now, this protest. Oh, cool. He's got his chat up there. I don't think you can do that in StreamYards. Can you? I mean, I have Prism on here too, but Prism is so clunky on here. It is on my phones now too. I can't get Poker to connect. Fuck. See, now it's getting racial in this dispute. Hey, Mercy Seat. Welcome. I'm trying to get logged into the app. I may, who's Turtle Boy? I don't know. Bao shows a lot of them. It's one of Kate's and the Troll Mafia. There's targets about bullshit he does. Yeah. And Aiden Kearney. This is good. Close. This is it fucking connected. Why am I not finishing the is the internet just that fucked up tonight? Cause I'll fucking uninstall this and reinstall it. No big deal. A flat profile picture. Does he? Earth. Oh, flat Earth? Really? Oh, sorry about that one, man. Sorry about that one. That's just too far out there. Well, apparently the justice is going to have to happen first, and that'll never happen, so there'll never be peace. Can't see the cards. It's dark, but the fuck are they blocking the road? Jackson, Mississippi. It's I-55 Crump Boulevard. Crump. Oh, that sounds like a good neighborhood. Riverside Drive. Is this Memphis? Is this? Yeah, most BLM are. He's right. That I searched the guy that you said earlier, Brian Stavely. What's funny is his website pops up. I use Brave, so Brave search. Um, you click on his, you have to. It's saying it gives you the cautious a warning that it could be a site that could attack you. I win it, of course, because I've got protection. Kettlebell Athletes Unite. I'll look at this. I'll look at this. I like that website, dude. That was well done. Well done. Okay. Okay. All right. Got to refuel. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what. It's not going to connect for some reason. You know what I'm going to do? Close. Close. I'm going to open it up on my phone. Oh, it's on the charger. And then it switched over pretty easy on my other laptop, so it should switch easy on this one. Where the fuck is it? Fucking, I got like 300 apps on my phone. Yeah. Is this a warning from the cops, or is this them speaking? Yeah.
Thank you. No, I'm sorry.
Shoot the cops? Oh, shoot the cops. The cameras.
Is he having a problem with his eye? I've got one.
Who?
Okay. I've got an extra eye.
He's a double, so I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Of course, one of the many small things I
It looks like it in the background. I see blue lights and red lights.
Pretty far. You can see the shot. I'm trying to hold it still. I'm just showing them something besides this. Of course, yeah. It's cops. You know, just so they have options.
Are we playing? There's 3 people in. There's 3 people in. There's 8 people on the list.
Yeah, jump right in on my phone. Oh shit. I don't have enough chips.
Anybody selling? Joe's looking for one. I'm lurking.
Still don't have enough chips.
I got the second tournament started. 10 minutes left to get in.
10 minutes, okay.
You need
I'm good.
chips? Let's get a table up top.
Oh, sorry. Do you have another earpiece or anything? Or
Yeah.
He's asking. I'm just gonna get some.
I'm just gonna. Well, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
So I'll relay.
I've got this right here. I got the whole.
Dude, I got plenty of chips now.
Are you taking the last seat, Joe?
What happened? How was that? Somebody's in a... Oh, he's giving chips. Never mind. I could show you guys this cards, but it's stupid.
Yeah, you are in. I got you in, man. I got you in free to stay.
What happened? Why'd the video stop? Is that his feed? Okay.
I got you for the last spot, right, Joe?
Alright, phone.
Where's Joe Sliver coming from? Who sold Joe a sliver?
Anybody answer me where this is?
Yeah, season 2, game 6. Yep. You're in it. I see you. Starts in 7 minutes.
What's he doing?
I see you, Joe.
Who's got... Did Joe have a sliver? It's not even let me... I'm registered. Am I registered for the right thing?
We're waiting on one in the tournament.
Sorry. I said get a shot. Fast.
We're waiting on 4 piggies. We're waiting on 4 piggies. And someone just dropped out. Who just dropped out?
I came back in. Trying to get working on my computer, dude.
We're waiting on 4 piggies. 4 piggies.
Oh, sorry, guys.
A new floor.
We got 5 minutes, Chank. Chill out.
Who? 4 piggies? We're waiting on you, 4 piggies. You're logging in? Yeah, waiting on you, man.
Time 310 is on the bridge.
Alright, we got everyone logged in. Second game is in play. Season 2, Game 6 is in play.
Oh, I know why it won't let me. I got my VPN going. Alright, let me fix this. Fuck. What an idiot. Is it echoing? Alright, let me fix this. Alright, turn off the drive, OneDrive too. Whatever. Alright, it's gonna glitch.
Hairy nipples? Who's got hairy nipples? Yo, big shout out to Mr. D with for the honey badger, man. Thank you.
Another $100 from Mr. D.
Yo, Mr. D with the honey badger, man. Thank you, man. Ooh, honey badger.
Boom. Logged right in. That's crazy.
Alright, still going.
Space badger.
Cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thanks.
Alright, minimize everything.
Thank you very much. Awesome.
Whoo, whoo.
Todd, I gotta get you. I owe Aaron 160 or 150, and I owe Todd 20.
Where you stay, Matt? I've met Frickin' Media and Michigan Constitution Crusader and Great Lakes Audit. That's it.
Gotta pay. You gotta send 20. Alright. And Aaron, I gotta send you 150.
Oh shit, game's opening.
Top tipper. Aaron, which address? I don't have the email address. Can you send me like a few bucks, Aaron? Can you send me like $5 or $6 on the PayPal to my PayPal, and I'll use that as a return payment? I can't look through my email and find your email right now for some reason. It's not showing your email anywhere. Are you even here, man? Aaron?
Thank you, Anna.
1 minute in the tournament.
That means a lot. That means a lot. Nebraskan, woo. Pretty fucking cold, windy and cold right now, about now there, huh?
We're gonna go probably past 4 hours, past 4.5 hours.
He doesn't have his
Keep the $2
table set
value,
up.
filthy animals. I got you, man.
But nobody in my stream right now is playing, so he doesn't have the table
Store
up.
credits instead.
It started with the small blind.
Oh, they drone. They got the drone up. Savage. The tournament's it's going. The drone's going. It's going. It's going down the owl.
I can't hear anything right now. I have to check. Me and Friends and Code and Keith. He's gonna bet a little bit. He might have a straight. I'll take 30 from him though. I got high card king.
The tournament's on. Tournament's on. It's going
I'm
down.
out.
I hope you guys are happy.
8-9.
Or not. You get 10
Yeah, straight.
to Chinky Cheese. That's fucked up. They got the drone images up. The drone image is down. The drone image is down. I've lost the drone image. It's all black. It's all black. Oh, it's back.
So what I got next to me? Friends and Codes next to me. That's the first time he's been in that spot next to me. Dude, put the other shit up too. Okay, there you go.
Set up as people get knocked out. No.
Oh, he's not even in here.
Right now we have a stream. Right now we have a poker stream and an aerial stream. Hell yeah, Archie Lee.
Oh, I'm playing super conservative tonight.
Yeah.
I usually do better when I'm really high and play very conservative. I'll go down as low as 3 to 5,000 and still be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I know. Me and Boss go head to head a lot.
Right,
I think we're about 50-50 on the Ks.
Oh, look at it. Look, there's some whites walking.
Chang blowing his nose on stream.
Oh shit.
Predators.
What's happening? Are they gonna have a speech or is it speech?
Here.
What's going on?
All right, I cut it short. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, important. Had decent. Yeah. There's a diamond flush out there. Yeah, no. Take 2 steps back. Yeah, because those guys in the media are gonna hurt you. That's stupid. Are you a good poker player?
Code, you just
I'll sponsor
your
you.
last sliver available for play. You still have 3 tokens, but those are locked up in the seat for the big the high rollers game.
Come on, boss. Jump. Nah, you pussy. Come on, Joe. Joe called. And Keith folded. Didn't help me. Pot bet again. He folds on my show. And Queen Jack of Diamonds. Really? Ross Khan, huh? No, dude, those are gonna be worth a lot pretty soon, near the end of this season. It's already getting kind of tight. I mean, people that have, fucking headset keeps cutting out. I'm getting a new headset tomorrow. Fuck, I gotta call that. It's got a straight.
Beaver snap. Ooh, beaver snap. Ooh, beaver snap incoming.
Dude, he's just gonna hodl that until it becomes nothing. Fuck
Ooh,
that.
beaver snap.
Damn it, Doc. Yeah, I had to fold. I'll call what I got. 450. I'm like way ahead of you guys. You know what? I think there's enough delay and there's nobody in here that... Ooh, wow,
Oh
who
shit,
did
who's going
that?
to jail?
Let me... I am. Just like family and work, basically. I don't do any of this type of stuff on Facebook. I have an account, but I don't even have it logged in on this laptop. I think I even have it
Oh
set up
shit.
to where I can stream to it on StreamYards.
Ooh, beaver snap. Ooh, beaver snap incoming.
Oh, have fun, Ascended. Have fun. Let's know how it goes. Or jump in the StreamYards and we'll be able to see it. I'm checking that. Nobody's got a jack, I guess. I'll bet. I got a pair of eights there. Fold, fold.
I'm ginger snapping you.
She doing, you coming with a big bet, that means you have a jack and you just checked off? Come on, cousin Brucey. Like I'm almost 20 seconds behind you guys. Oh. Everybody folded. Because I had the pair of eights. Is it just... It's not on my other computer.
Say what? Say what?
No worries. Fitty? I'll check. Damn, that sucks. King 5. Who bet? Check. Nice, 177. That's yours, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing StreamYards through a laptop, so yeah, refresh it. It'll sync back up. I did a decent hand here. Everybody's in, so I'm gonna raise it. I'm a dick.
Harvey Freebird's live. We'll go check him out.
Somebody just threw a.
Let's see if we can get a Harvey Freebird.
And everybody's calling. All right, let's play some poker. Uh, we got a bet, Fitty.
So right now, we're asking you to move.
Who's whipping the fucking eyes? Is whipping shit at everybody. Friends is throwing shit.
I don't want to get arrested.
Oh shit! She got snowballs and pigs flying. Oh my God! Who did that? Boss of the Hog. Jesus, take it.
Why is this? You can video from here. Why is this part the crime scene right here? The guy's way over there.
I understand that, but we're still trying to establish that this is a preliminary investigation. That's all it is.
I'm just trying to video what's going on, man.
I understand that. You are well within your right. But once we
I don't want
put
to
up
get
that crime
arrested.
scene
So
tape,
you're saying they're going to put the tape up, and if I'm inside it, they're going to arrest me?
we're going to ask you to politely leave like we've been doing. Or not leave, but stand on the other side of it. And if you refuse to do that,
No, I'm going to stand behind it. All right.
allow it to happen.
Y'all going to put it up first, and then you want me to move? I mean, I don't understand why you guys always got to push the camera guy around. I'm 30 feet away.
We had an incident occur right
I know.
here.
I see the guy in handcuffs sitting on the curb. Did y'all shoot him?
We have to.
Look, he's in handcuffs, and they're roughing him up right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, man. I'm talking to Mike. You got 100 people watching right now. I'm live on the internet.
And what? 40 in the restream? 40.
Mm-hmm. And I have 8. Woo! 48. We got it, Bow.
We got some players up in
That's
this
with
club,
all the places I'm streaming to.
Did y'all shoot him?
Nobody's in Rumble today. What's up? What the fuck? Oh, 70. I thought it was a big bet.
I'm not trying to get arrested, man. All you gotta do is tell me I'm gonna get arrested. I see him putting up the tape on the other side.
We got some officers over there putting up tape as well.
Where at?
We're not trying to arrest you.
I'm trying to figure out where to stand.
I understand.
So where's the tape at?
As soon as they establish how far they're going out,
Then I'll move.
then I'll
All right.
we'll let you know.
I ain't trying to give you guys a hard time. I just want to video what's going on. The guy looks like he needs an ambulance, man. Did y'all shoot him?
Well, we have our SWAT doctor over there.
SWAT doctor?
he's having
Who's
a
SWAT
seizure.
doctor?
Holy shit.
Guy in ambulance. He don't look good.
That's
Okay?
nuts. If I do a big, someone's waiting for a big bet, so I'm gonna check. Yeah, Ace wins. They split it.
Good lord.
Full
I am
houses.
looking 100 feet away, man. I'm not going to jail, man. Over
I
this.
didn't lose shit.
Look, they moved the tape way back here.
SWAT doctor.
The guy was in handcuffs and they were still roughing him up. Now, I'm not going to jail.
We're pretty pissed at police tonight too, dear. Are they live still?
Period.
Joe says, "Can I get some real cards? Can we get Joe some cards, man?"
See, they're putting up the tape right now. They literally moved me like.
Oh shit!
Football field
I have a good hand here.
Let me get behind the tape, boss. Here it comes. All right. Yeah, where I can't see or hear nothing. Appreciate it, man. So they moved me where I can't see or hear anything.
Well,
it's
that
live.
means you guys got something to hide.
Harvey Freebird is live
You know,
right
if you
now.
guys were
I
transparent,
have a full house. Nobody called me. I was hoping I'd catch a call. Too early to do that.
The live stream could see it with all the police lights flashing. Yeah, they were roughing him up. Man was already in handcuffs. And they were hollering, "Stop resisting." Man, that crime scene tape always messes y'all up, man. Not that difficult. You guys didn't make it in construction. You guys, they literally have 100 cops here. I don't know what's going on.
Indoctrination flopping a boat.
All right. Let me see who's in the chats now.
Thanks, Anna.
Did they shoot the guy or what? I think they might have shot this guy, y'all. I heard over the scan earlier.
Oh shit, me and friends. He's got a straight.
That one little piece? Good lord.
Got me. Damn.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Wow.
You guys need to work on that.
Oof, that hurt.
I'm telling you, man.
I was hoping to get that boat.
I filmed cops 2 or 3 times, man.
Yo, we get it all in.
Gets going every time, man.
Oh, calls. Savage, straight. Oh, damn. Doc.
Right, let's see. We got
Friends in Coke with the knockout. Damn.
Keeper of the list. Karen.
First time that's happened.
Friends in Coke with the
I mean, you go with that. You flop trips.
Rip.
Boom.
GG, man. GG.
Tito Griffin. I can't say hello to everybody, man, but I try to say hello.
No, that's the guy I would like. Is he streaming?
Ever since I was
Hang on.
had 1,000 subscribers.
GG, man.
People to say hello to everybody. Once I start seeing your name repeatedly in the comment section, then I feel like I know you.
Streaming. He's
Damn.
playing games. Handicap gamer.
Viva Snap, man.
Yeah, he is.
And then I normally give you a wrench whenever I see
Friends
you.
in call. Damn, savage.
That's the way it works. This
Who
is
Viva
crazy,
Snap?
dude.
GG the indoctrination. Way to get in there, man. Way to get in and out, man. It's hard like it makes it in and out. Get it over with, man. You know, you came, you played. It's over. We can go do something else now. No need to, you know what I mean? My type of poker player, man.
Dude, I had to fucking flop something else, man. That's
Evolve out of that video.
All right, I just jumped in his chat. I don't think I've even liked this stream yet. No, I haven't. There we go.
And I heard this come over the radio. I had some drunk guy run into me on the way here.
Damn.
I was parked at the red light. He ran slap back into his back of me, put a big dent in my car.
He got me.
I didn't want to call the police because he would have went to jail. He was
Animal
fucking
right?
Look, they're tasing him. I hear the
It's
tasing
too
him.
early.
He's screaming. Hey, he's in handcuffs. Why are y'all still beating on that man? Man's in handcuffs. They're going to end up killing this guy, y'all. They're going to end up killing this guy.
No, it's
wow.
a SWAT doctor there.
They're going to murder this guy. I can literally hear the taser going off and him screaming, you guys.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, I got the guy's tag number. I got his insurance information. I got his phone number.
Anyways, back to my
wife,
accident.
and I let him go. Hopefully he don't kill somebody tonight, but I didn't want to see the guy go to jail, man. I offered to call him an Uber, and he said no. He said he was going to leave his car there and walk home. I drove off and left him there. Hopefully he called his wife. His wife said she was going to come get him.
Yeah, Anna.
He was hammered though, man.
Yeah, he was hammered.
I hope he didn't get in his car and drive off after I left.
Look at those cops just
Yeah, so
chilling.
they moved me about, I'd say I'm about a half.
Am I yelling?
Away.
You
Kicked
yelling?
me off the public sidewalk. They're fucking this guy up good, y'all.
No, that's how you have to play. I mean, I told you I was going to play chill, but I just
I heard him asking for an ambulance.
was
over the
bored.
radio.
I know you can't. Because I don't, you know, even though there's a delay, you can make the timer go long enough to see some of these cards. And with StreamYards, I can't cover my cards.
Boats?
Are y'all gonna murder this man or what? Sounds like y'all are murdering him. Here comes the ambulance. It's about damn time.
Oh, we got a raise. 4
If that
piggies
police
with the
car
raise.
wasn't in the damn way, the ambulance could drive down through there. These guys have no organizational skills, man. Look at this. There's the ambulance. That man needs
Oh,
medical.
one caller.
and the access, they have tape and a police car in the way.
We got 2 players in the hand.
Would not be surprised if they kill this guy.
You know what sucks is me and friends in codes play the same way. What?
Oh, good Lord. They just came from over there. Now they're turning around. Man, that guy's going to die, man, if y'all don't hurry up and get to him. Those cops are going to kill that guy. I do know what
You
I
don't
do.
know what
Beat
you're
the
talking
shit out of
about.
them with handcuffs. I was just down there.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Now they're tasing the guy. I just heard the taser going off. They got this ambulance going in circles around the block because they got all this shit taped off.
Why can't they just drop the ambulance
He's still
down there?
screaming. What's up, Frank Pants? Oh, now they're moving the police car. Now they already moved the ambulance out of the way. The ambulance is... I should have done that before the ambulance left.
Dallas, please. Yeah, Dallas, Texas. We just
They
got
just
here.
need
You
to
don't know
hire
what you're
about
talking.
50
I know,
more
right? You
cops,
don't
and
know
that'll
what you're
solve this
talking
problem. They need another $1 million. They need 10 more guys sitting on their ass like him.
Matt always does all caps. Look at it, look at all his messages.
Somebody ran into me.
He's always on cap lock.
Hope his insurance is good. That's gonna suck if I get stiff.
I would love to pig watch, and if you know what, if the occasion comes up and I'm listening to the scanner or something happens around me, I will do it.
He was fucked up.
Yes, I will. But I don't have, with 2 full-time jobs and this.
We got a quick bet.
This is what I do for now. Restreamer.
We got 8 players left, y'all. 8 players left. It's going down.
I bet you I could get a better view if I walk to the other side.
All right, be right back. Then refuel.
Let's make the block. They got the crime scene tape a lot closer. I just got to figure out how to get over there. Oh yeah, here we go. Get my exercise.
Where's he going? He's going around the other way?
Oh, they fucked this guy up, dude.
He's going to go the other way around?
Oh man, it didn't go through. I got the whole fucking street full of cops over here too. Damn it, I'm out of shape.
Ooh, what a flop.
Look at all these damn cops, man.
Round and round. Ooh, round and round.
Look at
more
this.
tape incoming.
Y'all gonna hear about this one in the news, man. They really hurt this guy. Look at all these damn cops, man. They're everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we can see from this side, you guys. Look at all these cops. They fucked this guy up, dude. I heard it over the radio. The call was the guy was trying to get into somebody's apartment. He had a gun. Cop showed up and hurt the man. I don't answer questions.
Here come the piggies.
Huh? By Matt?
Here come
Yeah.
the piggies.
Sorry.
So the crime scene's up there. And all these guys following. Names and badge numbers.
Would you like it in writing?
Say it out loud.
Would you like it in writing?
Why are you guys following me?
Sir, this is our scene down here. This is our scene.
I see the crime scene tape. This ain't your scene. This is a public street. All right.
And we're not asking you to not walk in the public street.
Dismissed.
Stay outside
Which
of
is
the scene,
putting
okay?
I'm gonna
cuffs
walk. There
on
he is.
ya.
There's the guy. There's the guy they tried to kill.
Oh my God, is that him screaming?
I mean, they fucked him up good.
What
They
the
had him
fuck was
handcuffed.
that?
I saw it. They tased him with handcuffs on. I got the whole thing filmed before they moved me. Glad I walked around.
Brownies sounds so good right now.
Yeah, they hurt him, man. I'm surprised they didn't kill him. Good job, paramedics. Good job, EMTs.
That's what I used to do.
Paramedics are heroes. Good job, EMTs. Save that man's life.
Yeah, 'cause we can get them, Matt. 'Cause Daddy just got his medical card.
Game is
You guys,
pretty
there's at least
tight.
100 cops
Blinds
on this
going up
scene.
soon.
They got the whole street over there on the next
Only had
block.
one knockout. Not a whole bunch of chips getting moved around. Hickory Hillside says, Bow, did the Genesis
I
piggies
appreciate all you guys
26
joining
come
me,
with a
man.
weed
This one
badge?
was a
Yeah.
wild one.
Yeah, it was the first 420 piggy. The only
Hey,
one
no
out
problem,
of the
man.
Genesis badge.
I just want to
You get
film.
the only 420 piggy out of the Genesis badge. And the first 420 piggy. That's
Man,
the
but
only
y'all,
one like that
that
out
was
there.
ridiculous what y'all did, man. Y'all moved me way too far away,
You
man.
bought it from McTribe,
Y'all violated
Oregon?
my First
I'm
Amendment
surprised he
right.
sold that to you. That's a big
It's not
come
worth
up.
it to go to jail anymore,
That's a
man.
pretty
I've
rare
been to jail
doll.
3 times
That's a
refusing to
pretty
move.
rare
I ain't
voodoo
doing it no
doll.
more. It's not worth it. You violated my First Amendment right. You moved me so far I couldn't video or audio.
First 420 doll and the
It's like you
only
guys are trying
420
to hide
doll out of
something when
the
you do that.
Genesis collection.
And I mean, that's just the way it is, man. All these people that are in the comment section that say, "Oh, you shouldn't have fucking
Well,
moved. You weren't breaking the law. You're not paying for my damn."
Anna, yeah, that would be understandable, but I'm prior incarcerated, so according to the rules that they think they've established, I've lost that right, even though I will protect that right. Yeah. So, yeah.
We'll file the lawsuits on my own. But that takes a lot of time, man. That's time I'm willing to put into it. Well, that just about wraps that one up. The call came in over the radio. He was trying to break into
all
somebody's
in.
apartment.
Jeebus, the
Police
8
showed
got
up.
him.
Nice
GG.
job, boss of the hog.
Grab me
And of
yourself a
course, they
cake.
used
4 piggies.
way too much excessive
GG
force.
to you,
I mean,
man.
I witnessed it.
GG
The
to
guy
you,
was in
4
handcuffs.
piggies.
They were beating him.
Me and 4
Popping
piggies,
him,
one of the 2 best
tasing him
players
while he was in
are out
handcuffs.
first.
I mean, that's just ridiculous, man.
GG.
There we go.
Ooh, hog snap.
And he's off to the hospital. Does anybody want to give me a statement of what happened? Is there a sergeant on the scene? Supervisor? Anybody willing to give a statement as to what happened?
Hey, then click on
Well, I mean, is there a
hog
supervisor on
snap.
the scene?
my link
Sergeant or
in the
supervisor?
description.
Anybody that can give me a statement as to what happened?
We know it's
For the
the
media?
nose 33. That's cool.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So we live in that
You
one
got dog
house
number
right
15 in
now.
front of you,
Try
Neo?
taking our house's house
Hell
accessible.
yeah, dog. I hope it helps. No, no, it didn't. You got knocked out already.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Does it involve our house? Or no, 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 no. Okay. No, we can't come in from the. We come in from the other side of the street. No, it's just those lights right there, where you see the two white lights. That's the way. We can walk through the. Does he one car street or whatever? Or one car.
Motherfuckers live in that area and they can't get to their house.
How you doing, man? Can I ask you a question? Can you give me a statement as to what happened? Okay. Will you let me know whenever you can? All right. Got 300 people right now. They're wondering what happened.
Hickory Hillside with the first 420.
That's the sergeant that arrested, what's her name, the other night? Rojas. Ashley. That's the one that ordered Ashley's arrest the other night. She was standing behind the crime scene tape.
What the fuck?
They ran out of crime scene tape. Okay.
Yeah, all the other 420.
No, I
paid off.
basically
So I guess now they're gonna.
the only reason I have my card is if work ever fucks with me and drops me and wants to say some shit. Yeah. No, I know. I believe me. With my sons in Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti, Michigan, both have cards. I can get it for a decent price. Even with my card, I get the discount in Michigan, and it's graded.
Him while he was still in handcuffs, so they hurt him pretty bad. But I mean, you know, I don't know.
You know, is that where he tried to break in?
It must be where they had where them cops are in that door. It looks like number 2 is where he tried to break in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Prince and Coda's doing well.
Break in our unit.
Is Aaron still here?
He's got like 3 or 4 streams going on his page. That would be so weird to restream his all of that.
We had a guy try to break in, tried to kick the door.
He's got Bao. He had me.
Same thing. Cops came out. They never caught the guy that time. I don't know if it's the same guy or not.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. After what I've seen, that guy's lucky to be alive. You know.
Yeah. Shouldn't be walking around with guns trying to break in.
Well, yeah. You know, you shouldn't be trying to break into people's apartments. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. They took a criminal off the street. And, you know, I give them props for that. I don't like criminals trying to break into people's houses.
Man, calls.
Kings.
Damn, Big Slick got him.
Oh, Ace.
Savage.
Aces.
Damn.
Oh.
Show up so they can start
Big
to solve.
Slick. Joe Miller with
Time
the
to solve. They
snap.
already got the guy.
Who'd he kill?
Joe Miller with the
I
snap.
didn't see it. I don't have the
Guess who it
game open.
was? Damn, arch nemesis. Joe Miller got his arch nemesis. Oh my God, savage. That was a good knockout for you, huh, Joe?
You understand?
No.
Thank you, man.
We're not recruiting, bro. And we're not doing anything but putting cuffs on you.
Thank you, man.
Uh-oh. Deb. I got to turn him down. Sorry. It's probably really cool. But I can't even fuck with copyright strikes right now. Until I go past, until I drop one of my 2 strikes. I mean, this is something that's easier to edit out, but live stream, they'll fuck me. And I'm too lazy to go back and dub it out. Because I always leave it public most of the time. I should start thinking about how I do it at the end of the stream. Sorry, I'm a boomer. It's over. Cool.
Joe Miller going in.
Who'd he kill? Michelle Monroe? Ooh,
Damn.
Cousin Brucey went down? Him.
Hey, you know what happened, man? Did you hear any gunshots? You were taking a shower and now all these police are out here? Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Aaron, can you send me
As far as I
can you
know,
send me like
the
a
guy tried
couple
to break
bucks on
into
PayPal?
somebody's apartment.
That way I know which account
Yeah,
to
down
send it
there.
back
I
to.
think it was number 2.
The 150 I owe you.
And the police were called. The police
My
showed up
PayPal's
and
linked in the description. I
quickly
don't have time to go through the email and match it on
got
my
him
phone
into
and
custody.
do all this stuff.
And
My
then
PayPal's
almost as
posted in the
soon as they
description.
got
Can
him
you
into
send me like
custody, they were requesting
$5
an
on
ambulance
PayPal,
over there.
friends
I
and
was
family?
listening to the
And
radio
I'll send you
scanner.
155.
So, and then when I got here, they were dog piled on top of him, beating him and tasing him, and he was in handcuffs.
I'm trying to run this poker game, man. I got these
I was
cheese
asking you if you heard gunshots. I don't know.
I don't want to miss any knockouts.
I'm just trying to figure out why they're looking at, with the flashlights all over the ground. It looks like they're looking for bullets.
This could be a scam. I might keep all of it.
I don't know. They won't tell me.
I might
They
be
won't
trying to
tell
work
me
you
anything.
for an extra $5.
I got my flashlight. I guess they want some.
You would do it too, and just hang it there for a day or so.
Great scam. I know, right? I know. I hope he falls
Huh?
for it.
Where do I live? I don't live in this neighborhood.
I'm also
I'm with the press.
Prince.
Yeah. See, I'm filming right now. I won't film you though. I'm not
Well,
going to.
we will review your Twitter posts, so if you want to, please engage. I've not looked at. That's one thing I think I've had a good mood today. Is I've looked at very little Twitter today. I have 30-something notifications on Twitter. So.
Just for you, Aaron.
Oh shit.
Thank you, man.
Here we go. $10.
Charlie Cruz.
How many? That's how many seconds? 20 seconds. Oh my god.
Dear Aaron, Mama's little boofer boy.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday.
This is awesome.
It only worth at least 20.
Hey, it's good talking to you, man. We'll see you later.
That was awesome.
All right, man.
He's out of there?
Fixing to call it.
Yeah, not a whole lot
See if
left.
these heroes are good. Look, they're still messing with that crime scene.
Oh, he's gonna run up on him.
He's outside the tape. Just stretching the tape out though, even though the suspect is gone in an ambulance.
Hey, that's private property. Shouldn't be touching that lady's car.
That's funny there.
Man, watching you guys with this crime scene tape is hilarious, dude. It always messes
Why'd you
y'all
say
up.
that, Mitchell? That's
Are y'all
fucked up.
moving it again?
We got 6 people left.
Huh? They're moving it again. Oh, this ought to be interesting.
From what? On YouTube?
They're moving it?
On where?
What are they gonna do? Reuse it?
The suspension on where? I mean, I've been gone for the last 14 days, so.
Oh my god.
What is that? A trash can?
On YouTube?
No.
Oh, Twitter.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure that garbage can.
I've never been knocked on Twitter. I'm very careful. But even then, you can get knocked. But I've gotten warnings about certain messages, but never been knocked on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, cunt is not.
Look at this.
It's a very commonly used word in Australia and in the UK, and it's not that offensive.
You gonna stand there and hold that corner or what? Look at this. How much do you make a year, sir? Oh, good Lord, fumble. That's not gonna work, man.
What's with the trash can?
What the hell?
How's that perfect?
Why did y'all do that? You think people are gonna walk in here?
How's that perfect?
Dude, that was ridiculous, man. I'm gonna get arrested if I walk over here.
Oh my god, what?
He's fucking trolling them like a motherfucker. This is awesome.
Threaten people with arrest.
What the fuck?
Damn,
Fucking
what
loser. You
tarnation
heard
is
that?
going on here?
I just asked him a simple question. You're gonna get arrested. Let's go talk to the neighbors.
What tarnations? Perfect, he says.
All right, you guys. I'm not gonna stay here all night. 33 minutes so far. Okay, so summarize it.
Ooh,
Guy tried to
summary.
break into somebody's apartment. That's what the call over the radio came into. Within 5 minutes, they had him in custody. Over the
What's the
radio,
guy's you?
they
I
said
got
they
you,
had him in
Darren.
custody and they were calling for an ambulance. I get here, the guy was in handcuffs,
Here you go.
hollering and screaming for dear life. They were dogpiling him, tasing him, 5 or 6
Harvey
of them
Freebird
twisting him.
on
You know how they do. Stop resisting. They moved me back half a football field where I
Just
couldn't
for you,
video
Aaron.
or audio anything.
$10. Here we go. It's about 15, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Again.
Dear Aaron, Mama's little boofer boy.
Yeah, whatever.
Birthday to
Wait, so that was you that just sent me you just sent me $5, Aaron?
Yes, sent $5.
You just sent me
Look at the
$5,
chat, dude.
Aaron?
Look off your phone, dumbass. He's more of a boomer than me, and I'm 11 years older.
You just sent me $5?
Or he's more baked than I am, which may be the case.
You
I'm
sent
about to
5?
finish off this.
Right.
It's
Did you get
live.
that payment I just sent you? That's you? That's
I
you?
can't believe some asshole ran into the bathroom.
That's you
Yeah.
right there?
It's the chat. I got it, yes. Alright. We saw it.
Police cars everywhere.
I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it.
GMO Jungle
Let's see
Cake.
what you
Ooh. That sounds interesting. It does. I got the blackout.
See if we can see.
I
Playing
never
the
heard of
back.
this. Blackout weed.
See what it says on the radio.
Oh, okay, that is you. Okay, cool.
Let me pull up
Alright.
my
You
pouch
got it?
here.
Yes, alright. Let me send that. Let me send the
All
rest
my
of it.
tools are in this little
I just
pouch.
want to make sure I didn't send the
You
wrong.
got a purse
Alright.
on the floorboard.
PayPal's kind of sketch, that's why.
Sweet insanity. Oh my god.
Make sure it's done properly. Boom. We're all squared. Everybody's paid up. Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, just fucking trim my
Ledger
nails.
squared,
Use
everyone's squared.
double zipped.
Thank you
There
for
we go.
doing good.
That guy
Grab
had
the
bad
tab.
there.
There we go.
This one says.
Alright, once you got it open,
Congratulations,
we're all
winners
good.
this evening.
Blackout weed,
Congratulations,
it's
still
called.
left is still 60
I haven't
points.
rolled any of it.
We
I may
all
roll
came
some of it
first and
tonight.
second in this game. It's going down meow.
I can't read it. She's got the map up. Doesn't say anything.
This is a marshmallow OG.
It's like a bag of drugs in there. All right, y'all.
I need
Let's
light.
get out of here.
I have a light up here.
Man, 195 people, man.
THC,
But you
yeah,
came to
it's
yeah, I
light
got you for a
THC.
K there, Joe.
All right, what's up, Anthony?
That's
Hey,
a nice
what's up,
knockout,
Gloria?
man.
23.6, but it's got
Yeah, I
a
got
ton of
Joe's
terpenes.
K.
This
I
has got
got
almost
K.
3%
Knocked out
terpenes.
Pushoman Rowe, his arch nemesis. Pushoman Rowe's on tilt. I haven't seen him in the chat since.
What's going on?
Pushoman Rowe's on tilt.
I'm gonna smoke that
Getting knocked
tomorrow.
out by Joe. He's on
With the
fucking
wings.
tilt right now. McTribe Oregon, I'm exhausted too, man. I've had a
All right,
long
you guys.
day.
No, he ain't gonna do a third game. That's why I even asked about another
I've had to do
sliver.
all sorts of shit and run
I
an
didn't think he would.
underground gambling ring.
Illegal underground gambling ring. He just doesn't give a shit, dude.
I want an hour-long stream.
Oof. Oof.
It's been hard out here for this
Anyway,
stream's been 4 hours.
those cops would have definitely arrested me if I wouldn't have moved. They moved me back so far I couldn't
Who
video
Bubbleman,
or
bro?
audio. And even though they violated my rights, and I didn't break the law, but it wasn't worth going to jail over, man.
No.
It's just not.
Nope. Nope. Nothing's worth going to jail over. Fuck that. Run, motherfuckers. Run. Because it ain't gonna end up good if you have to interact with them.
Where is he? It looks so dark.
Exposed them. Exposed them violating my rights. I don't need to go
You
to
feel
jail.
me? Yeah, I've had a long, man. I've had to do all sorts of
Are
stuff,
people
man.
giving him? I think when he says that type of stuff, I think people are giving him shit for not pressing harder. They want to see an arrest.
Job. Can you imagine if I had to fucking have a job? Oh,
Fuck you, Bow. Fuck you, Bow. I envy you, Bow. Because you look like you're living okay. Your headset seems to work more than mine.
End it because I don't want the police to follow me back to my car during the live stream.
Ooh, nice
Paranoid
hand.
Andy.
Boom. Annie.
Dang,
Who's the friends in code? Another nice hand.
175 thumbs
Man
up.
says you lost your poker
You guys are
sponsor.
awesome,
Yeah,
man.
I lost my. No, I got it back though. I got the
Y'all stay
sponsorship
tuned,
back.
man, because I'm gonna hang out over here. For
I'm
a
still
little bit,
sponsored
see
for
if there's
2
any
more games
protesting
this
going
season,
on.
or 2 more tourneys this season, so we'll be good to go. This season's.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Appreciate y'all joining me.
This season's gonna be wrapping up this Sunday, man. We're gonna play 2 tomorrow, and then wrap up the season Sunday night, and have the knockouts tournament Sunday night. We're gonna try to have to. Actually, Sunday afternoon, we're gonna try to play the tournaments, and then after that, having the knockouts tournament.
Oh, friends in
into
code?
the
Hell
evening
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, he's fucking it up.
Oh, bullets! Damn, nice one.
He took a chunk back. He doubled up.
Bullets.
He doubled up. Yeah, that's when the fires are coming tomorrow. Fires are coming tomorrow. I'm gonna be smoking some wings, and we're gonna get online, and we're gonna watch this shit. Cause I mean, Val's got a thing,
Big
and I'd like
Sliver
to.
Movement Day, yeah. Stoffels tied for
It's like anything, man. You have any time you're
for
playing, it's certainly
the token lead on the ledger. At
Stoffel,
5.1,
you still here?
He's got 5.1. That's the first time ever with the ledger.
Stoffel's still here.
Airdrop. Check PayPal.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Hell yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Dubby, my thing. Dubby, my
I'm
thing.
gonna. I haven't watched much of the quartering. We're gonna watch some of that when I get back. Yeah.
Dubby, my thing. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Oh my god, man. Take
I'm
a
gonna
chill
tell
pill.
him.
No, what?
Is he literally flaming out here?
Them feeds get you every time. Who's slow slide? Who's slow?
Yeah, pulled it off. You shouldn't have been playing that.
Is there some kind of a checkpoint at the same time?
And I shouldn't have been playing that either, but I guess I'll put this in unlisted and fix it. Long into the stream, 2 hours, 6 minutes. About back about 2 or 3 minutes because you had that golf playing. Medi Ice?
I said will and deal, not will and full price. Screw it, go all in.
What is your
I got knocked out over
avatar,
here.
Dirty
That's weird.
Dog?
I thought slow PD let
Looks kind of badass.
drivers, suspected drunk drivers, just go free. That's weird. I'm gonna edit the full video of that, and I want like I want news stations to pick that up or something because it's
He
one of the weirdest
froze.
situations I've ever seen. How do you suspect somebody of drinking and driving enough and to field sobriety test them, and then you get out the
Fuck
breathalyzer
that. That's what
and
I'm saying, man.
and you're just like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about with the riots. I mean, especially, it was statewide in Ohio that they would pay for you to go out there and record it. But it was like, dude, it's fucking cold. The wind is whipping out there with ice and sleet in my face. No, I'm not going to go out there and fucking record and maybe get fucked up for $40.
I hope he stays away.
Oh, Beavis
I don't
snapped.
like seeing that
Oh,
dude.
Beavis snapped. Damn, boat. Nice boat, man. Jeebus, reverse Beavis
Dang.
snap.
Ooh, boss of the hog got
Olive
smoked.
right
Damn,
after
Keith
the
Anderson.
overpass.
Keith Aces Anderson.
Going northbound on Santa Rosa,
That was
make
sick.
a right or a left. You can
Jesus.
avoid this altogether. They got the bike cop waiting across
Beavis
the street
snap.
right there. What's up, DC?
You don't like him,
They had a get out
El
of jail free
Mafioso?
card. Yep, that's what it
Oh, we
was.
got a busted hog all in. Joe Miller
Oh,
calls.
prom lesbian. That's a good eye. Good eye there.
Friends in Code calls.
DUI
Keith
checkpoint
Bose.
on Santa Rosa.
Free to stay calls.
Mike
We got
M,
4
I've
players
done
in
that.
the hand. We got 5 players left.
He's doing a play-by-play now.
Hey, paranormal. No problem.
Yeah. He all in. Come on, call him up. Let him win back some money. Please have your cards, boss. Ooh, he raised. Oh, there's a side bet. Oh, he took it all. Oh, ace, flower. 2 pair. Was that a flush? Nut flush?
Damn.
I don't have the table
Free
open.
to stay with the knockout.
Wow.
That's who got the knockout, right?
Yeah. You got 2. Can you just get 2?
Busted a hog.
DUI checkpoint.
Nice knockout there, free to
DUI
stay.
checkpoint?
Yeah, there's 4 left, 5th. Yeah, okay, you only got 1.
No, these are kind of rare, but they happen.
4 players left.
Somebody else lost some money on that, though.
These guys, I mean.
Oh,
the
shit.
idea is they wanna
There we go.
Make sure people aren't drinking and driving. And it's
Oh,
just a
yeah,
reason to stop and look
dude.
at everyone's
What's his
ID.
name? Yo, thank you,
Van
man.
Life Hacks
Oh, yeah?
with Chank.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
We gotta mute it.
But usually it'll kill it, you know.
No.
Boom. I've had them splattered because I felt so hard, you know, just but anyone can do it. It's easy as fuck. You just gotta just swoop an inch over where
That looks like the guy from the fucking video. Looks like the guy from that fucking video.
That's right. He was right out of the military then. That was one of his early videos.
Who banned life hacks? The van looks so bare in that clip. Who bare? Same guy, different day. Different vehicle too. Same haircut, everything. Same exact haircut. Classic van life. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was back in the fly catching day, and I was giving out fly catching lessons. The grand old days. Golden van days. No worries, just me and the van.
Dude, I think he's still got a couple left in him. I really do. I think he's
Now I
gonna.
have all sorts of worries I have to deal
He's
with.
gonna
I
put
hate
something
these days
together.
versus the old days.
This Chank was gonna do something to make some money. He's smart. I mean, he's smart. I mean, he was a car dealer. He sold houses.
Who, Bubble?
Yeah.
Damn. GG, they're friends in code. Who got the snap?
I'm good. How are you?
Keith Anderson.
Damn, friends in code. Let's go to the
Damn,
stream.
Keith.
Oh, okay.
Keith with the K.
Gotcha.
Was that a bad beat? I didn't even see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you too, man. Hey, I have a question. Sure. If a person refuses a breathalyzer, what's the usual
Bubble
protocol?
battle.
It's a driver's license. When you get a driver's license, it's a privilege.
Okay.
So if you
It's a privilege. It's a privilege to travel.
How many KOs in total or in this game? In this game,
whether
2.
you're a top candidate, it's another tool.
Okay.
We have other tools,
In
our eyes, our ears, and the way that they perform the clinical sobriety test.
Yeah.
6.
So you can refuse the TAS test. You can't refuse the breathalyzer test.
Okay.
You have to do blood or breath.
Yeah.
And if you refuse that, then you have your license suspended because the suspension is based upon the implied consent.
Okay.
You get your license and it's a privilege, and if you don't get a breath or a blood test because you refuse to do so, then DMV takes your license.
Okay. So if you refuse a breathalyzer, you're basically cuffed and going.
Breathalyzer is it's a voluntary thing. So if you don't want to take a breathalyzer, you don't have to. Then we have to rely upon our other observations to make the arrest.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, who just got knocked out? Joe Miller on the bubble. Damn. Who got the knockout? Free to stay? Another K? Damn.
They just started.
That's correct.
Too.
Free to
They
stay
just
got that
started
one, right?
The DUI checkpoint. It's pretty new.
Free to stay is doing badass for a new person. GG there, Joe. Let's get you a knockout there, Joe. Joe Miller with the first knockout of this season, man. Good for you.
I know. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna what?
It's gonna be a fierce battle for first and second. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Free to stay is in the sliver again. He was second his first tournament. What's it gonna be? Is he gonna go back to back second, or is he gonna go second first? What's it gonna be?
It, dude.
What's it gonna be, y'all? What does the prophecy say? Now we have another frauditor hitting the gate, messing with the police.
Oh, okay. So traffic's getting backed up all the way past over there. That they need to start letting everyone go. That's what's going on.
What's that, a fucking table? Who the fuck just sets up a plastic table on the side of the road? Fucking ask the fucking search people's breath and get their blood and shit. Like, what the fuck? What is this, man? This is craziness right here. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
South PDR, is that right? This is... Back to every car. Hey Welch, Oregon, what's up? Give the guy a camera? Damn.
Ooh.
It's kind of funny.
DUI road scam. Yeah, it is what it is, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have that table to collect, man.
Even.
Traffic safety. Fucking safety, man.
I'm even looking at my stream or my chat.
Are those the same lights Chillin used to have for his streams? Remember those Milwaukee lights Chillin used to have? Are these it right here?
Grab it. What's up, TH Hunter?
Are these the same
Raider
lights
Raker,
right here?
how you doing?
You guys remember those
W.
big ass lights he used
Dude,
to
I've
carry around
not
his
watched
head?
any of them. So
Are those
baked.
it?
So I'm out here in San Luis Obispo, guys. This is Santa Rosa Street.
Those are chitlers? Those are chitlers.
This is the northbound lane going towards Morro Bay on Santa Rosa Street.
Ooh, chitler.
Let's, you know what? Let me go.
Nobody had that 8?
Down a little further down the sidewalk, and let's see what this is doing to traffic at the moment.
Go ahead, friends in code. You guys can hear this, right?
Yo, thank you, man.
Free to stay.
Free to go, free to stay, man. Free to stay is going ham on the poker games, man.
Where'd you park? No.
I
It's
do
illegal
it all
for
the time,
pedestrians to
man.
be on the freeway.
Oh, I'm media.
Okay, where are your credentials at?
I have the First Amendment as.
Oh shit, he's got his own channel, sweet. He's kicking ass in the poker right now. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Free to go, free to stay, man.
So if you go past Jack in the Box, you're too far. Actually, if you pass Jack in the Box right here, Taco de Mexico, if you pass that, you can still turn right after this cop car. You can turn
That hurt
right
though.
and avoid this altogether. You can basically loop around in the back roads and pass those bypasses. Don't take my word for it. They might be posted up in the back streets too. You know, like looking for people to do that. But,
Not a fed.
Streetwise, it's possible to kind of loop around.
Hey. Yeah, everybody.
Shine a light. Shine a light on the sign.
Bold. Ooh, nice pull. Big
Turn
pots.
that way.
We got a poker game going, man.
Turn that way.
He just wants to go home. He wants to shut off the stream. I
Shining a
I
light
kind
on
of
the
do
sign for
too.
him.
It's going down the owl.
Go that
We
way.
got Keith Aces Anderson
Everybody go that way.
versus Free to Stay.
You can
He's way
avoid this. Go
behind.
that way.
This epic poker match is only going
It's
down.
not well lit.
Ooh, nice
Oh, you know
flop.
what? Here. I'll turn this off.
No, he's ahead of
got my
us.
big flashlight.
Meow. Meow. Fuck that
Boom.
shit.
There we go.
That sounds stupid. Why'd I say that? Clash with B Meow.
Shining the big light on it. There you go. One guy's turning. Alright.
Oh, big bet.
Turn. Everybody turn.
Oh!
That way. Go that way, go that way. That way, that way. Go either way.
Oh, raise.
Guac.
Go that way.
It's big time raise.
Turn around.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Alright. That's enough of that.
Oh, Keith Anderson making a comeback. Damn.
Ooh.
Savage.
There's always that one person that you hope gets, like, pulled over. Damn.
Ooh,
Yeah,
big
what's up,
bet.
Oh, I don't care. Speak your mind, man. First Amendment. Freedom of speech.
We're behind them. We got to look at friends and code. Where's he at?
Spotlight the car.
Yeah. He's ahead of Bao for some reason.
Got a motherfucking raise coming or not? No, just to check. Somebody's sitting on an ace. Oh, are we gonna get 3 spades in a row? No, but we got fucking ace 10. Somebody's got a 10. Jack. Fucking pair of 10s. Jack, ace, jack, kicker. Yeah, okay. Fucking crazy. Alright. 3-6. Man, that's a hell of a stretch.
Hey, y'all need to on my link tree sell up to computer EMS too, because I'm gonna push this channel.
Play for some money. He's like, nah, not on this one. What you got? What you got? We got another fold. Fuck it. Let's go. Sling the fucking button. Let's move these cards. We got 5. Well, we got a fucking straight going here somewhere. We want to see. Oh shit. Getting worse. Worse by the minute. Still money going down, or fucking bets going down.
There's some pairs. It's some pairs.
I don't know, Keith. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he has, but
He folded.
yeah. Don't let an ace come out. That poor bastard must have had 5-6 and threw it away.
Yeah, I mean, I play odds to a point.
7. Alright. Alright. What do we got? We gonna go ace high on this?
To a point when you want to play poker.
You didn't catch that jack. There's no way, Keith, he didn't catch that jack.
Nope.
That's what I thought. Way he
Foul's
caught
still
that
on.
jack.
They're still playing over here.
We're about to wrap this thing up. As soon as this game's over, we're gonna end the stream.
It will be a
The stream's pretty much over, man. As soon as these guys knock each other
Cut.
out, we're gonna end the stream.
Realist. Sanchicho. Bill
Exhausted,
Wright.
man.
Brandon Mitchell.
I've streamed all
MS.
day. I've worked all day. I'm exhausted.
It's okay.
I've done nothing but streamed and worked, streamed, worked. Fucking bullshit, man. When do I have time for me?
All right. No arrests or FSTs yet,
That name
but it's early.
is still alive?
Damn, I should have brought my coffee. What's up, man?
How about this time? Maybe.
Uncap Gamer.
What up, Handcup?
Hey at FIC.
Alright, we got some low-end shit going on here. Probably a pair of 8 sitting in somebody's hand. Hell, even at this point, I'd be betting 3s.
Uncap Gamer. I was running Trailer Saves the Universe.
Sweet.
Uncap Gamer.
We wanted to play.
On me gamer name.
Fair enough. I don't know what we got going on here. We're gonna get a $1,600 flop. Might have some frush. Nope, no frush. But we got an interesting straight coming.
Indoctrination. Hey at Uncap Gamer GTSY, you bud.
Thank you, Incap.
Uncap Gamer.
Oh.
Love your channel,
we're,
sir.
We're just fucking around and
Uncap
raising.
Gamer. You too,
They're
Doc.
fucking calling this shit. Pair of 4s flop out on the motherfucker. What we got? We gonna still bet? Or we just done fucking around with the 10K that's sitting out there? Okay, 11. Okay.
Green, she.
I missed it. I caught the end of it. It was a short one.
I should go grab it, huh? But it's always good to have hands free, at least one hand free, because
We got a pair of hearts out there. He's got an ace on that one. Fuck that.
Let's watch this live.
Ooh. Come on, ace. Boom. Nailed it at the end. There it is, that fucking Keith Anderson ace. Holy shit. Everybody talks about it. There it was. Fucking Keith Anderson ace. I was just about to see it. Boom, boom. That Keith Anderson ace. And then he wins it with 2 pair of aces and 8s again. Get to see a flop. Anderson in a slight lead in the chip count now. We're gonna check this shit back and forth. Somebody's probably sitting on the 8. Yeah, I bet he is.
Into this game, we're gonna watch some videos.
Ooh, pair of 7s sitting on the board.
We're like 2.5 hours
All kinds
in.
of
I
other
know.
shit in between. Oh, trying to bluff his way through it. Tried to bluff his way through it, man.
He should close the window
The
with his
A6 and
his
5.
game going. I mean, because he's not playing it.
Diamonds. What are we gonna do with
Maybe
them?
go half and half with this. It would look better. Just saying.
That's a hell of a bet. He thinks he has it.
If he can do that, I don't know what OBS he's using. Because I couldn't do that. I couldn't have all these open on StreamYards.
Pair of 8s come out. We got hearts trying to get a flush.
Really?
Yeah.
The Fluggers is cool. Okay. We'll look it up. It's going to piss Anna off, but okay. Let me find it. It's on YouTube, right? I'm sure I subscribed to him. I just want to make sure.
Interesting 8-3-10. Limson with 2. We're gonna see another fluck hard. Got 2 spades out there. Ain't really helping much. See if the river. Are we gonna get to see a river? Yeah, I didn't think so.
We're gonna watch the end of this game and then we'll play some of that. I got it pulled up. 12 hours ago, illegal immigrants committed the most crime ever.
Ooh, Anderson's fuck it,
Oh,
let's
shit.
go.
Wow.
No, not this
That's
time.
crazy. When teachers fight back.
Oh, we got a flush flopped. It's coming down the pipe. Who's got
There we
the
go.
2? Somebody's sitting on it. Yeah. I'd be willing to bet he had it too. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, quad 2s. Let's see quad 2s take it.
I've not seen a fucking 4 of a kind in this since we've been playing.
We got a small straight building. Chuck just went live. Got a lot of money out there. What are you thinking, Keith? Fight another day.
Indoctrination.
Fight another
I have
day.
not seen a 4 of a kind since this started.
A lot of pre-flop action going on here. Oof. All different fucking flavors out there. Keith's calling all in. He's just gonna give it to him. Didn't want to find out how good the hand was or wasn't. Fuck
That's
it,
tough.
here, you can have the pot. All right,
Fold.
looks like we probably got somebody with a pair of 9s, if not some.
Even Bow was like, "What the fuck? You folded?"
I don't think that's what happened much. We got a 7. Oh, we got 10. We got 10 and then fold. Got Chug Bronson. Gordon guys. Got a flop of a queen 10 and a deuce. Free's trying to act like he's got the queen. Keith's calling his shit. Yeah. Yeah. I bet he does. But we're not gonna see it. Damn. I want to see the. Goes all in. What's free to? Thought we were gonna get some excitement. Got a couple of aces on the flop. People are betting crazy now.
That's an easy fall though. You didn't get shit. Two aces and a 3. Oh, boom.
Keith's
Take
debating
it.
whether or not. Okay. Keith's like, okay. Well, we got a hand here. We got a straight. It's got a little connector in there with the 6-7. Okay. What you got, Keith? Oh, Keith calls him all in. We got a call. Pair of aces. Trip aces. Can't go around with Keith and them goddamn aces. Holy fuck. Did y'all see that? Motherfucking aces, man. Dude, I'm not betting shit if I see an ace on the board and Keith's still in the fucking hand. Keith just took it. Them fucking aces. Keith and his fucking aces. Fucking aces.
He's behind it. We're gonna jump over to Flocka.
All right, welcome back to Flocka Talks, the podcast, episode 66. Today on the show, 4 illegals were bused to New York City from Texas, and you won't believe what they did next. Drag queens ruined a ping pong table and some childhoods in this week's Cringe of the Week. Damar Hamlin, what happened to him? Is he a clone? Is he real? Find out. We'll tell you in housekeeping. And last but not least, another teacher versus student fight. This one may not have been as justified as last week. All this and more. It's Flocka Talks, the podcast, episode 66, ranked the best new podcast of all time.
Because words are just words until action actually starts. And actions speak louder than words. But at the same time, words speak louder than actions because sometimes it's the right thing to do. Very cool. Very cool.
GG, everybody. Holy fuck, that was crazy.
Same way. They're made from a fabric called...
We're not gonna give him an ad. He's watching Bow still too. I closed Bow's tab for some reason. I don't know why I did that. I thought he'd go right off. We got a lot of quartering to watch too, if we get to it. Oh, he's off. He's done. All right, let's go back here.
Housekeeping. We have a very important housekeeping today. I'm a little sick, if you guys can't tell. I'm a little under the weather.
He's fighting through it.
I'm fighting through it, though. You're not even going to notice.
So far, I'm good.
Yeah.
I've been worried about getting
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
crazy, so
Yeah.
we're fighting.
All right. This week, things causing heart attacks and blood clots. Any guesses?
Something ubiquitous. Something that just, before the dawn of man, we've been eating.
Yeah. Or, maybe it's the fear of watching people drop dead from the same poison you hastily injected into yourselves.
Perhaps.
It's actually eggs. Eggs? No, it's eggs. Yeah, eggs are causing heart attacks. What does it say?
Yeah, it says blood clots. Compound found in eggs linked to an enhanced risk of blood clotting, and it's choline.
So eggs are killing everybody, blood clots and heart attacks, and they're more expensive. So actually, that solves some problems. Eggs are more expensive. Hey, they're also going to kill you.
Skip them. Eat the bugs.
Eat the bugs. Straight to the bugs. Go back to your pod. We'll bring you some bugs you can eat under the door.
And it's funny because the more egregious they get with things that have been around since, like, you know, prehistory almost.
Yeah, literal.
The more they red pill people, right? Like Joe Rogan posted this.
Yeah.
So like, it's nice to see people are like calling the bullshit, like the fake world. You know, choline could very well do something small. But it's definitely not explaining any sort of increase or jump.
Yeah.
I think people are, like you said, eating less eggs than normal because of their cost. So I obviously don't buy it.
Yeah. So that's what's causing heart attacks and blood clots. This week, it's eggs. All right, let's get into some of the action. We have a very important housekeeping, as you guys know. Let's just go ahead and debunk the Damar Hamlin rumors.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm sick of those.
This is getting ridiculous. Everyone's making us look bad, to be honest. We have these conspiracy.
All right, here is a video. Plug it.
Link between influenza, infection, and stroke.
Yeah, I didn't know about this either until last year, but it turns out that after flu season, about 3 or 4 weeks later, there is a stroke season. And like you said, most of Canada is getting down off of a big hump of flu, so now we're starting to see more strokes. And a friend of one of my colleagues actually mentioned that at work the other day. Said, have you noticed how many strokes we're seeing? It's a lot more than usual, it feels like. So anecdotally, we're starting to see that.
So, first of all, I'm transgender.
So she was designated, assigned, observed male at birth.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I'm transgender.
That's your favorite thing about yourself?
Yeah.
My whole purpose is to make sure that my trans child becomes a trans adult.
Figured you might like to play that with better graphics.
No.
Yes.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
I just got out of a lecture and my professor said something that really struck me that I feel like should have been super obvious that I just had not like connected the dots on before. And that is the fact that becoming an American citizen is like a racialized term. It's
Hey, friends in code, welcome, brother. Thank you.
Because of the way that white supremacy is so like intricately bound with the foundation of the country that we call America, that when you hear the word American citizen, the first thing that comes to mind is a white person. And what's crazy is I have this super vivid memory when I was only like maybe like 5 or 6 years old.
Sorry, guys.
My mom was
I'm
just
so
about to get
baked.
citizenship, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be an American citizen." And I was like,
I'm still steering this ship, though.
I fully thought that my mother was gonna turn into a white woman.
A boy or a girl?
Turn the volume up for that.
Answers, I'm just a kid.
But kids can be boys or
They can be boys or girls. Yeah.
or maybe non-binary.
Yeah.
It was just like non-binary, yeah. That's just something that we know. And this is something, I mean, it's
That
like, they're 4 and 5
this shit's scary.
years old, and they just didn't make a big deal out of being a boy or a girl.
And I think it was a huge testament to how much we've been talking about it in the classroom.
So here's a talk with a student that I had that makes me happy that I teach kindergarten. So we're walking back from a nature walk because my job is cool. And
Welcome,
one of the
Witchy
students
Bitchy.
stops in line and turns around because I was at the end playing caboose.
Fuck.
And he says, Mr. Cow, do you think I'm a boy or a girl? I paused and I said, student, I don't get to decide if you're a boy or a girl. Only you get to decide if you're a boy or a girl. So what do you think? And he sits and he looks contemplative for a second. And then he looks at me and he says, I'm a boy. And I said, excellent news. Thanks for letting me know.
Don't listen to tough shit.
Austin, I feel like a big part of the story that's either been a misconception or people are just forgetting about
is that Wood has fully transitioned into a woman and was in the women's bathroom.
Yeah, that's right, Wale. In fact, she says she is a woman, and she really wants to drive home the fact that she transitioned over 5 years ago, and that she is a woman, and she says she's a
No,
woman,
she's
period.
not.
And that's where it ends.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Yeah, he did. This is it right here. What a
Take me down.
That's his sign.
I'm on Rumble right now too.
Back with another realistic team.
Seriously though, because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay with Rumble, and I will. If this channel goes down, I will switch to Computer AMS. I may change what it is. It's in the link tree as well. But yeah.
Being alive at Google Seattle. Get to the office at around 6 a.m. to beat the traffic and just get a nice workout in. At around 7 a.m. I'm getting ready.
Look at this shit.
We're getting breakfast at this really cute cafe at 8 a.m. Got some crepes, iced Americano, which is so good. And at around 8:20 I got to work. I usually get a snack at around 10 a.m. and today I forgot a charging cable, so I went to the vending machine to get one. And 11:30 is usually when I eat lunch. I got a whole hodgepodge of things including pizza, and this is the view that I like to eat with. At 12 o'clock I get some more caffeine and just spend the afternoon doing some more work. I like to de-stress at the end of the day, and today I booked a massage appointment, so I have that for an hour and then go home at 5:30.
Big life update. I got laid off yesterday.
All right, here's what's on my mind. Marcus Stokes, a white quarterback who lost his D1 scholarship for using the N-word, gets a new offer from a historically black college.
Wow.
Give me everything right now. Right now, bro. Everything.
What's this? Man, I'm just catching up with the chat. As enjoying it. One of them's got a gun, right? Who's got a gun? I've seen this video on Twitter. He's got a gun. This one up there had a gun.
I ain't swinging. My hand behind my back. Yeah, you ain't playing, so then swing then. What's up? Call me that word then. You ain't saying it though. I bet you ain't gonna say it no more. I bet you ain't gonna say it, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro. I ain't playing with a student. I ain't fighting no student. I'm not playing with you. Say it again. Say it again. Nah, bro. Say it again. Look out my class. Fuck out my class. Please let me go hide and fight.
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, most of the time that was well deserved.
You're drunk. I can smell it.
I know.
So now you're DWI too.
Please don't do that. I'm not.
Stop talking.
I don't have no STDs.
Stop talking.
I swear.
Stop talking.
Fucking.
Stop. Stop.
I will fuck you. Can I escape?
Stop.
I can't.
I don't care. Turn around.
I'm drunk. You already got me down. Seriously, don't put my whole life. I will fucking life.
Dude, you guys, you have shit everywhere, man.
For what?
You got a baseball bat. You got your.
Go ahead.
What? Hey, I'll send it to the cops.
Fuck out of here.
What the fuck? Wow. Look how crazy they are out there. You guys, when's the city gonna come clean this up? Is that propane? Oh my God, dude.
No president added more to the debt in 4 years than my president. I misspoke. 25% of our country's entire debt.
What did Adam Schiff do as the chairman of the Intel Committee? What Adam Schiff did, use his power as the chairman and lie to the American public. Even the Inspector General said it. When Devin Nunes put out a memo, he said it was false. When we had a laptop, he used it before an election to be politics and say that it was false and said it was
I'm going to get there, strike.
When he knew different. When he knew the Intel, if you talk
Computer
to
EMS.
John Radcliffe, DNI, he came out ahead of time and says there's no intel to prove that, and he used his position as chairman, knowing he has information the rest of America does not, and lied to the American public. When a whistleblower came forward, he said he did not know the individual, even though his staff had met with him and set it up. So no, he does not have a right to sit on that. But I will not be like Democrats and play politics with these, where they removed Republicans from committees and all committees. So yes, he can serve on a committee, but he will not serve on Intel because it goes to the national security of America. And I will always put them first, all right?
Kevin McCarthy's.
Exactly. We're just spectating the demise of this civilization. This is just an observation of what is being played out in our society. Pretty profound.
Purely partisan move to strip us from our committee is not only a political stunt, but also a blow to the integrity of our democratic institution and threat to our national security.
A few weeks ago, Nancy Pelosi sold off millions in Google stock. And then yesterday, the DOJ sues Google. Coincidence? I don't think so. The Pelosi's are totally corrupt, but not a single major outlet has written about this transaction. America fired Pelosi as speaker.
All right, she is a bimbo, but okay.
But she's still using her congressional seat to get rich. Shame on her.
When people send, when the voters send members of Congress to Washington, they expect them to do the people's business, not to be day trading on the stock market, not to be using the information that they get from briefings to go and make a quick buck on Wall Street. So here's what my bill does. It says no more trading of stocks by members of Congress. In fact, no more ownership of stocks by members of Congress. If you want to save, fine, put it in a mutual fund like most Americans do. But Nancy Pelosi is the perfect example of what should not be happening in D.C., which is people getting rich on the stock market off of information they know because they're a member of Congress.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. Okay? We're exploring, like, no, you know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is, like, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could create undoubtedly develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of, like, as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses. To be, like, very controlled to make sure that this virus that you mutate doesn't create something that, like, you know, goes everywhere.
Something crazy.
Is the way that the virus started in Wuhan. To be honest, like, it makes no sense that this virus popped out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, I know.
Hey there. Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not. By the way, don't tell anybody.
Someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public. You up. You really did. Please bring the cops as soon as possible. I'm really very unsafe.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
please unlock the door?
Why is going
Give
on
us our
here?
stuff. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
Holy shit.
You're doing so good. You're not spilling any. Okay, now watch the step. Go slow over the step. There you go. Good job. Oh, we spilled a little, but that's okay. Oh, don't look at it. Oh.
Oh.
You panic. It's okay. It's okay.
You
Your sock got
fucking
wet and you
idiot.
panicked. It's alright.
You fucking idiot. What'd you do? Why would you do that?
That you good at? Isn't it? That's
How
how
do you want a trophy?
Why would you put your kid in that
That
situation?
too.
Okay. So who are you competing with?
Other girls.
No,
Wouldn't you be
who do men
competing
compete with to get the trophy?
Other niggas. What do you mean?
Okay.
What the fuck is
So
saying right
if
now?
you had to compete, right? If you had to compete to earn that trophy,
Oh no.
right?
Oh no.
Who's the prize for real?
There we go.
She is going to do, in my opinion, going to explain what this is appropriately. That it's not about necessarily a race thing at all. This is
Oh
about
fuck. Yeah.
powerful
Oh no, we're not
versus
gonna
the
tell.
powerless.
We're
Here it
gonna
is.
go to him for sound. Okay. And open this up. I don't understand why you can't unmute when you already have it clicked on as shared.
So it takes race off the table, but it does indicate to me that bias might be a factor also in, you know, in the manner in which we engage the community.
Yeah. All right. So great answer.
The black police chief, the black community.
All right, we're doing a refresh because that video kept playing in the background, but I think a great answer from that police chief, very well reasoned, and I think very appropriate for what we're dealing with. Anyways, this goes over to the White House. They're also a little bit panicked about this. So Karine Jean-Pierre started off the press briefing with a statement about what the White House says about all of this, and let's listen in.
I want to start by saying a word about the death of Tyree Nichols. Last night, the president extended condolences to the family of Tyree Nichols and to the entire
After 3 weeks.
community.
After
And he
3
addressed
weeks.
the pain this
After
has caused
3
across
weeks.
America.
After
As
3
we
weeks.
grapple with the fact that fatal encounters with law enforcement are disparately impacting brown and black people. As the Department of Justice conducts a full investigation and state authorities continue their work, the president has joined Tyree's family in calling for protests to remain peaceful. Last year, the president called on Congress to send the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act to his desk. When they didn't,
Didn't
he
happen.
signed an executive order that included stricter use of force standards and accountability, provisions for federal law enforcement, as well as measures to strengthen accountability at the state and local level. Today, we all must recommit ourselves to the critical work that must be done to advance meaningful reforms. The president continues to believe that in order to deliver real change, we must have accountability when law enforcement officers violate their oaths. And we need to build lasting trust between law enforcement, the vast majority of whom wear the badge honorably, and the communities they are sworn to serve and to protect. Tyree's death is a painful reminder that we must do more to ensure that our criminal justice system lives up to the promise of fair and impartial justice, equal treatment, and dignity for all. Today is International Holocaust.
All right, so that was her statement. Now, again, my I get irritated when there are double standards applied, and I guess it's just inevitable. I guess here's the point. The White House is asked about their preparation for this. We remember here on this channel that back in 2020, when the George Floyd story was going on, and we covered that at length, how much of a political issue that story became, right? It reoriented the whole country, and everybody had a lot of very strong opinions about that. And so, there was a scapegoat there. They blamed whole sections of the country were deemed to be responsible for that. And so we're trying to see if they're going to identify what the responsibility is here or what they're going to do about it. They promised us, part of the reason they got elected, I think, is because they were promising all sorts of police reform, and they promised their people they were going to defund the police, and all of this stuff was going to be done. And then as soon as they got in, they said, oh no, we're not going to defund the police at all. You people are crazy. And they said, oh yeah, I guess we're not going to do that anymore. So the media is asking about this. First question to Karine is, are you guys prepared for the riots? What is happening here? Is there going to be any ability to stop what you anticipate is coming?
I know there's been coordination on the law enforcement level, but have there been any conversations you can tell us about between the White House and state officials or governors about how to handle the possibility of unrest this weekend?
So a couple of things there. I just want to reiterate what the family and the president have called for, which is peaceful protests for people to please protest peacefully. That is something that the president will continue to call on.
Hey, Joe.
And he joined, as I just mentioned, his family. The White House has been in coordination with the relevant agencies to ensure they prepare if protests become violent. This coordination is standard practice and in keeping with what the administration has done in other instances, including the anticipation, as you all know, for the Dobbs decision, the trucker convoy protests.
Wish you guys were saying this in my Rumble stream.
That I can share with you at this moment. Administration
Trucker convoy in the election day.
Thanks, Sam Crow. Sorry, dude, I missed it.
Officials on the ground
Before I even dropped that.
As we watch the next few hours develop.
Has the president spoken with the Nichols family directly, or does he plan to?
Obviously, when a tragedy happens like this, the president always wants to extend personally his heartfelt condolences to the family. I don't have a call to read out or a call schedule at this time, but again, I would refer you to the statement yesterday. But our hearts are with Tyree Nichols' family and the Memphis community as well.
And then can you
Their hearts are with them 3 weeks later.
confirm a report by our friends at Reuters that Elon Musk met with Mitch Landrieu?
Oh yeah, we're going to get there in a minute. So evidently Biden hasn't really had a conversation, or maybe he has, we don't know, but asking about the riots. They're in contact with all of the local counterparts in all the various states, and we'll see if anything happens. Hopefully not. This reporter asked Karine, all right, well, you're asking for nonviolence. We heard it from Christopher Wray. We heard it from Attorney General Merrick Garland. Everybody's saying, can you please be peaceful out there? Once you see this video, you're going to be very upset about it, but can you just stay calm? He's saying, you're saying that, but do you think it's going to work?
You got this a little bit in the statement, but in terms of his call for protests, nonviolence, is he confident?
This guy is pretty good, though. I want to say this now. This guy's pretty good. Is it Brent for Liberty? I did post it earlier. Let me post it again.
How will he ensure that message continues, I guess, to be durable over the course of the next couple of days?
Yeah, look, he called for peaceful protests. He joined the family. I think people should listen to the family as they call for peaceful protest as well. And I think that's really important. And we understand the outrage people have currently and how hurt and painful this is. But we're going to continue to say violence is unacceptable. And so, I just laid out a moment ago of what we are trying to do here. The president has met with the agencies. His administration has been very much in touch with local and state officials to do everything that we can to prevent that. But again, the president has always been very clear when it comes to violence not being the answer, and making sure that when people protest, it's peaceful.
All right, we'll see if that happens or not. But they are, obviously.
I feel bad for this guy because he keeps getting smoked on Twitch. I don't know why he thinks Twitch is going to support him, though.
Bracing for impact. So another question came in from this fella. I believe his name is Joey. And he asked if the president himself had seen the video, since we know Christopher Wray saw it. It's brutal. We know Merrick Garland didn't watch it, but he was briefed on it. How about the president himself? Did Joe Biden watch the Tyree Nichols video?
Joey.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just want to clarify, the FBI director has said he's seen the videos of Tyree Nichols, said he was appalled. Has the president been briefed about the contents of the video, or has he seen the video footage himself already?
Well, I can tell you the president has not, he's been briefed, but he has not seen the video, nor has anyone at the White House seen the video, so I can confirm that.
Why?
He's been briefed on what occurred and
Why
what he's able
have
to,
they not seen it?
to be briefed on from his team, but he has not seen the video.
Was it the FBI, or was it?
I don't have a specific, clearly senior administration officials have. I don't have the specific name or person to lay out for you.
A separate topic regarding the debt ceiling.
All right, so a lot of questions
That's-
about, obviously what's in the video.
That's crazy. They have not seen the video.
It's probably going to be released any minute now, and so we've got a
Biggest story in this nation, and they haven't seen it.
couple more clips from two other questions in the media, and then we're going to talk about this article that came out from Van Jones. Van Jones is explaining to all of us that even though these police officers who did this heinous, apparently, beating, even though they were black, they still might have been driven by racism. Oh, well, that's interesting. And you know who Van Jones is. He is the person who got $100 million from Jeff Bezos for some reason. This fella over here. And we're going to read through that in a minute because I'm interested to learn about how that was a racist thing, but I'm sure I'll be educated about that very shortly. But first, let's talk about our friends over at fieldofgreens.com because all
leaves, trees.
We're gonna watch Friends in Code while he gives an ad. He'll get free ads. Like you, dirty dog. That's almost progressive conservative, that statement.
This is what I want.
that came out of the press briefing room. The first one from this woman asks Karine. Karine, you and Joe Biden here took office and you promised a whole bunch of stuff. One of those things was George Floyd bill, criminal justice reform. You were going to work really hard to make sure this type of stuff doesn't ever happen again. But it's happening again. Why is that?
Thanks. On justice reforms, the president regret not making it more of a top priority in his work with Congress over these last 2 years. You mentioned how he called on Congress to pass the George Floyd Act, but it didn't seem like one of his big priority legislative pushes.
I have to say I disagree. One of the things that the president said when he walked into the administration, the multiple crises that we've had to deal with, that the country was dealing with at the time, as obviously there was COVID, there was the economy because of COVID, there was climate change, and the other one was dealing with the racial unrest that we had seen across the country that we've all went through and many of you spoke to. And he took action when Congress was not able to get the George Floyd Policing Act done. He took action, as I just laid out. He took action by doing taking executive action and doing everything that he could with the tools that he had. So he did take it very seriously. And he's going to continue to be very vocal. He's made speeches about this over the past couple of years. And he's talked to Congress and has asked Congress to take action. He has spoken to
Let me see if I can find anything else for you guys.
The leaders
Not,
in Congress.
we've been going for 3 hours now.
Forth, like Cory Booker and others who put forth that legislation.
Let's go to some cornering.
And our team.
I love Brant for Liberty. I dropped the link. He's on Rumble now. He's also on Twitch. He's currently off Twitch for the 4th time. I love him. He pulls up some good, up-to-date, just media. It's slanted very conservative, but I think he's very libertarian, maybe a little ANCAP. We're gonna go with some quartering here.
From quartering. In about, I don't know, pretty shortly after I release this video, I will be live on this channel with Sydney Watson discussing all of today's news. I hope that you'll tune in for that. Obviously, we have our show, which we've now named Community Notes, and I think that you really will enjoy it, so make sure you check back on that. And also, I appreciate you. Looks like Elon Musk is starting to take some real heat. I'm just looking at Twitter. I'm looking at the hashtag Free the Quartering. I'm looking at kind of like the things connecting here. And I'm wondering how well connected this Eliza Blue individual actually is, as I am now noticing that Twitter themselves appears to be deleting several of my tweets from behind the lock. I'm locked out. I can't do anything about it. But on Monday they deleted one tweet, which is presumably the tweet that they said was against terms of service falsely, but they did say that. Tuesday, I'll show you the proof here. On Tuesday they deleted 3 tweets. And Wednesday, they deleted 5 tweets. And Thursday hasn't been updated yet. But I'm not doing any of this. I don't have control or access to my account in any way, shape, or form. So I don't know who's deleting what. I don't know what tweets are being deleted. I don't know if they're in relation to Eliza Blue. And perhaps this video is going to have some absolute...
Are you paying attention, Adam?
...details for you. So make sure that if you're not yet, you're subscribed down below. Things are heating up. There's a lot of... I've been talking with Brittany Venti. I've been talking with my legal team. This is starting to look very, very suspicious, look very, very bad for Elon. And it turns out that there are even more videos of the video. All of this started, I'm not going to give you a 2-minute breakdown, just a quick, all of this started with trafficking advocate Eliza Blue decided a video that she did 6 years ago maybe messed with her timeline. I don't know. Or maybe it made her look bad. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I've gotten behind them on this. If you jump... Well... Main on my personal Twitter. My streaming Twitter, I don't think I have that much. I think I've liked and retweeted a few things, but Doc Wick on Twitter. Yeah. It's bullshit. Because I've looked into this skunt. Look it up.
This particular video coming out of her dancing provocatively, she didn't like it, so she flagged it down. But before she did that, she flagged down multiple large YouTubers and free speech advocates on Twitter for posting a publicly available photo. The thing got really suspicious when the VP of Trust and Safety for Twitter was siding with her, and then got even more suspicious when links to videos talking about the topic were getting people banned off of Twitter. That's where we are now. So not only is the picture banned, or any pictures of this woman apparently, even public ones banned.
You guys want to see? I have it loaded up on StreamYards. You want to see the video that they took screenshots of?
This is very clear.
That video... Fuck it. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I don't have the ability to do polls in any of my shit. But I have that video loaded up on StreamYards. You see? Hey, it's been available. The only thing they struck it down because no one responded, because that video was like almost 7 years old. Eliza Blue. People took screenshots of this video. The fuck is it? I haven't loaded up. Oh, no, I don't. I could still play it. Must have removed it. Alright, let's watch this.
Clearly happening like as part of a real-time back and forth between Eliza Blue and somebody at Twitter. Somebody's deleting my tweets, but I found some more interesting things, of course, all archived and downloaded because the internet is forever. And I do want to thank, by the way, I've been mentioning them a lot this week. I kind of sucked at mentioning it in December, but Meta PCs, by the way, if my promo code didn't work for you, email me at thequartering.com. Somebody emailed me last night. It's been fixed. So promo code thequartering will save you money. I put together this page with Meta PCs of like a good, better, best, and Insanoflex. My particular build that I use is here, and I actually have the wrapped version, but all of them are obviously If you want to get the beard wrap, that would be cool. Send me your pictures of that, but obviously you don't need to do that. The same specs here on the left. MetaPC still does custom builds. They do laptops. They're veteran owned, and they've stuck by me through thick and thin. So I'll just leave a link to this. I know you might not be in the market right this second, but when you are, remember, point out. There's, oh my God, there's just so many of these. It's great. Okay, so here's really the
I had to cut out the grift.
The part of in my part 1 today, in one of the videos I put out today, I put out verifiable evidence proof.
Reload
that
that video.
Against her will. She went on to do she went on to do interviews where she said that she auditioned to be in this World Star video, and she was extremely happy about it. And I played that audio in the first video of today. So here, she's also calls her mother and talks about how she's a video vixen, and that's cool, and she's all proud of it. Okay, I don't really know what a video vixen is, but apparently it's just, you know, it's the early days of putting your beehole on the internet for tips, apparently.
Beehole?
If that video was against her will, or if that video was whatever, that was 6 years ago. How about this video? 9 years ago from Johnny May Cash featuring YB. I've heard of YB, I think. Song name, A Lot of Mo-Hos. And if we notice, who's this here? I can't play the music, but that's right. What a like super low budget music video. Well, like whatever, everybody starts to somewhere. Yes, that's right. That's Eliza Blue dancing in this video. I wonder how long it will be before she pretends that this video was non-consensual. I wonder if people post this screenshot to Twitter. By the way, I want to thank everybody. Oh, I've got even more for you too. I want to thank everybody for their support. I see you on Twitter. I see you everywhere. All I can say is, like, if you're a Twitter Blue subscriber, you know, tagging Elon with the hashtag free the quartering, hashtag free Brittany Venti, let him know that, you know, you're probably not, if you don't have Twitter Blue, you're not considering it. And if you have it, maybe letting him know that you might be considering getting rid of it. I can only think of that. I can really only think of that as something that would, like, get his attention. He's been on, I know he's been in court, like, you know, earlier this week, and he's been working on that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I really am. But, like, he definitely knows about it now. He was all over Twitter. I mean, he's been mentioned 10,000. So keep it going. Hashtag free the quartering, hashtag free Brittany Venti, and keep tweeting at Elon and be like, dude, what is going on here? Why does this woman have the power now to ban links to YouTube videos?
Dude, she's a straight up grifter. She's supposedly supporting sexual trafficking, and all she's doing is tweeting. And she's bringing in a lot of money.
Individual streams where people are revealing the truth. How about another one? How about another music video by Eddie? Another Eddie Vivo. Here is Elijah Blue and yet another music video putting her beehole on the internet or whatever. Again, this video from 9 years ago. So this is at least 3 different music videos that she was booty shaking in. And again, I don't even understand why this matters.
Exactly.
Why does this matter? The only thing I can think about is if these like contradict her timeline of when she's been, you know, people, you know, took advantage of her. By the way, is this normal, Elon? Is this normal to leave somebody waiting on you to read their appeal for almost 4 days, 3-4 days now? The fact that it takes 3 or 4 days to appeal an unlawful, deplatforming, a false flag, a false strike, means they win anyway, okay? You get, Elon, that, like, I can't delete this. You're forcing me to admit I did something wrong, which I didn't do. And now I'm just sitting here in purgatory. I submitted the appeal days ago, and no one's applied. So effectively now I'm going on a week locked out of my Twitter account. I can't get access to my DMs where I handle my business deals. I missed my podcast last night because I couldn't DM the other hosts on the podcast. My coffee company, one of the primary advertising sources I have is my Twitter account with nearly 250,000 followers that I cannot access because somebody inside of Twitter is giving special privileges and special rights to an individual that has a Tesla emblem, has been photographed with a Tesla emblem shaved into their head. Somebody who referred to themselves as being trafficked, but then went on to define that as somebody using their picture to catfish men. Somebody who has thirsted for fame since a very young age after appearing on...
He's got receipts. He doesn't say this shit unless he has receipts.
Singer of, I don't know, was it Panic at the Disco? I don't know, My Chemical Romance or something? I don't know. This is somebody that has been chasing fame their entire life. And now, quite frankly, I wouldn't normally say, hey, you've got to answer for this.
I agree with you, Dirty Dog. And everybody is just following lockstep with him. It's like, dude, he's not what you think he is. I mean, he's better than what was there. but he's not what you think he is.
But, like, dude, the longer you don't say anything and the longer you don't restore these accounts, I mean, there are hundreds of accounts blocked now. This woman is a monster of your making. Like, it's just the truth. Elon Musk personally promoted her in December and gave her 116,000 followers, and also in November with 50,000. This is a woman that was completely irrelevant before Elon Musk. Elon Musk made
3
her,
minutes. I'll
so
be right
he is the
back. I
only
gotta grab a
one
tea.
that can unmake her. Now, yes, she's losing followers, but I still can't access my account. She can still tweet out and mock me. I don't know what Twitter. I don't know which one of my tweets Twitter is deleting. I never agreed to that. I never agreed to delete any tweets. I never agreed to delete the tweet that locked my account in the first place. I don't understand this. Like, I know, like, men have their weaknesses, but, like, dude, this is a mess that apparently somebody in your company, at minimum, let's just say Elon knows nothing about. Of course, he knows something about it, but if he knows nothing about other than connecting her. Oh, look at that! Look who's trending. Keep that up. Somebody inside of your company is giving this woman galactic powers to just ban and lock out anyone she wants to for seemingly any reason she wants to. Are you kidding me? This person has had, what, 4 or 5 different last names: Eliza Blue, Cut, Seep, Nose, and of course her birth name, Morthland. Her father's a politician. She's claiming that she has a 550-acre farm somewhere where she has a safe house, allegedly, but nobody's seen any pictures of it. Nobody's found any documents of this actually existing. You see Angry Monkey tweets, "Are you kidding me, Elon? A viewer got smacked on Twitter for sharing a stream about her." She's literally in real time blocking links to videos. What's this? Is this another music video? Is this another one? Oh, look at that. Yet another music video featuring. So were you against all of these? Let's see what's interesting here. Oh yeah. Oh, would you look at that? A fourth music video featuring Eliza Blue, still public on the internet. What a coinky dink. Well, I better archive this right now and download it. So she's going to have to go on an incredible ban spree. And one of these artists, I'm not sure how kindly rappers are going to be taken to having this woman take their videos down. But yep, this is another, just in real time, we found yet another one. We better archive that in real time too, because, that's how I roll, because I'm not new to this game. So we'll be archiving that. And yeah, I'd like my Twitter account back, Elon. I'm kind of getting a little, like, this is starting to look a little suspicious. Look at that. Boom. Archived, easy peasy. Look who's the thumbnail. What a
I get a good picture, too.
Absolutely
Thought I had it.
deplorable. Make sure you check out Meta PCs if you're looking for a new computer or laptop. And thank you, everyone who
Oh, it's
supported.
loaded.
See you on the show tonight
Here we
with
go.
Sydney Watson, just a little after 5 Central.
All right. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm eating jerky. Oh, here we go.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and this is another kind of a pretty important tale. Yesterday's video had good reach, but of course YouTube dinged it. But I think it's
Dinged
so
it.
important to cover that you just don't really want to lose your gusto here, because quite frankly, the idea of big pharma creating problems.
Oh yeah, I make my own jerky. It's fire. For sure.
So that they could create the solution. For my viewers, you're probably like, well, duh, no kidding. But for me, I still live in La La Land, where I'm just like, oh, they're just good people. Yeah, maybe they want to make too much money and they charge too much for insulin, but they're just a company trying to do. No, these people are actually super.
Those pieces are mostly garlic flecks.
Evil monsters And so I'm gonna
Beef.
double dip on this because the freak out that happened afterwards, absolutely insane. The censorship has been absolutely insane. There are a lot of ways that YouTube can discourage covering this thing. So I hope that you'll share this video because
Good call, Matt.
one way is suppressing it, shadow banning it. Another is demonetizing it. And of course they did to my first video for no real reason because I danced around every
4 ingredients. That's it.
possible conceivable word. But I'm glad I have sponsors like Meta PCs, by the way. They've been a long-time channel sponsor, so when you're ready on your computer, I
Dude.
worked with them to create this page. Obviously, they still do code the quartering, and you'll save extra on it, too. Tucker Carlson covered this last night. It's just about the only mainstream media that did cover this. If you really want to understand how powerful Big Pharma is, consider this. How powerful exactly are the big pharma companies in this country? Well, that's a big question. There's a lot of ways to measure it, but there are a few ways you can measure it. But here are a few. Big Pharma can advertise its product directly to consumers, and that's a little strange if you think about it, since consumers don't actually prescribe them. Doctors do. So why are they being advertised directly to consumers? In fact, I didn't even know this until recently, but most other countries, this isn't allowed. This says that's allowed in, oh yeah, there you go. That's allowed in only one other country on the planet, but it's allowed here. So it may not surprise you that in this country these companies spend more on lobbying the Congress than any other industry. A lot more than any other industry, and they don't do it by accident. They do it because it pays off. And
My male Maine Coon knows when I'm eating jerky. It always comes to visit me. Come here, bub. Come on.
in a deal like this, a pretty
It'll
remarkable
be up
deal.
there on that.
The companies have worked out with politicians, so the government uses your tax dollars to buy billions of dollars worth of their products,
He's strutting around right now.
and then, in some cases, force you to use those products. True. Now, this in the 24 hours since the big reveal, which has been viewed more than 12 million times on Twitter, the public is very interested. Why wouldn't they be? But the media are not. The other media outlets, no other media outlets have covered it all. We checked. MSNBC, CNN, which perhaps not coincidentally takes huge amounts of advertising dollars from Pfizer. These two channels have devoted a total of 0 seconds to the story. 0. Well, just go online to find out about it. Well, Google, the biggest search engine in the world,
I am
which has a
sorry.
monopoly on search in this country, appears to have gone out of its way to make it much more difficult for users to learn anything about it, to learn about the executive pictured in the footage. So there is, in other words, on television and in most places online, a near total media blackout on the story. Not on YouTube. Now, YouTubers rely on our viewers to help share the message, especially when we're going up against, big tech and YouTube, which we know is suppressing the story, and at best, suppressing it. At worst, banning people from the platform for covering it and maybe not being just, careful enough. But what's interesting to me is the call clearly got made. So the individual in the footage that just about everybody saw yesterday, Jordan Tristan Walker, is running out a new theory. In this 10-minute video by, of course, PV, which I will not play in its entirety because 8 million people have already seen it. It's one of the most insane videos I've ever seen on the internet. This guy goes through like the 7 stages of grief in like one 10-minute clip. You can see the director actually put his hands on James O'Keefe and their staff, destroyed an iPad showing the actual undercover recordings. Quote, "I'm just someone who's working in a company that's trying to literally help the public," they said.
Pfizer, my question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating?
Yeah, that's already interesting, right?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date.
So now the big, this is what they expect us to believe, that he just said this to get laid. He said, "I'm literally a liar. I was just trying to impress somebody on a date." Who are you dating?
By lying. This is absurd.
Don't touch me. Well, this is not, by the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
Someone who's just working in a company to literally help the public. You up. You really did. Please bring the cops. This is very unsafe.
Can you please?
I feel very unsafe. By the way, at one point in this video, he demands the restaurateur lock the doors, which you cannot do, which is against the law. He also breaks several other laws on camera. And you can see here, I can skip ahead here. Let's see. you know, the poor restaurateur. If we find out who this restaurant is, you know, like, I'll definitely, if it's local to you, I'll buy you a pizza. Or...
They're big enough to just say fuck it and do this shit. I'm not big enough. I'm gonna get knocked on this.
Something. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. You know, he must be feeling very nervous, very paranoid right now. I think the best thing he could do is become a whistleblower at this point, because I think he realizes in this kind of meltdown that he's got huge problems.
But he doesn't want me to leave. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament because she's asking me to leave, but he doesn't want me to leave. So what should we do?
So he ends up
Search
calling.
in the future, then claim that there's.
Can you please unlock your door?
Can you unlock?
You can see here, he says, don't let them leave. So he's holding them against their will. There are a variety of crimes that happen here. And later, like, oh yeah, here's the fray, which is great. He calls the PD, and they show up, and he's the one who's going to get charged. Here's the incident.
Please unlock the door. Please unlock. Please unlock the door.
He thinks that's the only copy of the footage.
Unlock the door. 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 This is a monster.
It's like a cartoon. Look at him go.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
Go get wrecked. Like the this guy thinks the only copy of footage exists on that iPad. I don't even, you know, I don't feel bad for him. I almost do, but my little heart has been blackened over the years, and you know, you almost feel bad for him. But then you remember the lockdowns. You remember how you had to stay and outside while your family members languished, maybe passed away. You had to sit outside funeral.
Yeah. Big boys here. Big boy. Okay. His dad's eating jerky. This is Frecky. Hey, Bubby. Probably one of the biggest cats you'll ever see. And he's not even a year old yet. I'm 220 pounds. All right. It's a hard press. That's a big bowl.
Homes for service because they wouldn't let you in. Your businesses were destroyed. Family.
He's the Maine Coon. Yeah, his name's Frecky. He wants some of my jerky. Fuck off, dude.
Generations of business destroyed. Millions of lives disrupted. That's when you don't really feel bad for him.
He gets all the raw cuts when I'm cutting it up to put it in on the rack for the jerky. So, no.
It's not a people like that. It is not. Stop. Let go of me. Now you're hurting me. What is going on here? You cannot just record people like that.
He's hyperventilating. He knows he's done a huge oopsie. And later when the PD arrived, they actually say, well, they could press charges against him, which I don't think they did. I think, like, this guy's got it. This guy's in trouble enough. Is that the actions of somebody who was just trying to lie and get laid? Or is this somebody who accidentally realized he let out one of the biggest stories of the century? One of the biggest stories of the century out there now. Because the dude, I mean, man, come on, fellas. All these people getting honeypotted, you know? It actually came up last night. I'm going to leave a link in the description to Sydney and I's podcast. We had been hosting it here on this channel, but now we've put it out on its own so we can take it a little more seriously. And on that show, we discussed kind of, she asked the question, a fair one, I think, about, you know, hey, what do you think about, she said, what do you think about, you know, the ethics of, you know, honeypotting? I think that it can be icky, but in this case, when you're talking about, you know, this super huge mega corporation, and, you know, all of the things that go with that and how they destroyed lives, I literally don't care. So I'm going to leave a link to our channel, which is Community Notes right here. We do a weekly podcast, soon to be more often, but so if you're interested in that, please do subscribe here. We're slowly uploading all our old episodes, and we'll be live there next week too. So we talked about this last night. So stay vigilant, keep sharing the news. I appreciate all of your support. Check out Meta PCs, Community Notes, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Right. I'll find another recording video.
Here from the quartering, and brand new Twitter files just dropped. It's been a day full of news, a day which I just want to get out to the movie theater and see The Whale for myself instead of looking at it in the mirror. I did the work for you, haters. But the brand new Twitter files about the great media fraud. This is one of the stories I've been waiting for. Certainly going to be a good one. And this Twitter file is brought to you by coffeebrandcoffee.com. Obviously, you know, you've watched my channel, you know, I've want to tell you about our Valentine's Day gift boxes. This is something in addition to our 15 different coffees, 12 organic teas, 4 delicious hot cocos, our K-Cups, our chocolate-covered espresso beans. All of this goes to supporting the channel, and our Valentine's Day gift boxes are here. I know you might not be thinking about Valentine's Day yet, but promo code TheQuartering, one word. Not only will you save, but you'll be supporting the channel, and you'll get our delicious hot cocoa, our delicious chocolate-covered espresso beans, and a bag of our Roast 003, our Colombian blend, either whole bean or ground. Get your Valentine's Day handled early and be a hero. And support the channel. Move over, Jason Blair. Twitter files reveal the next great media fraud. So you have Chris Watts here in a video. Let's see what this says.
Your team, you guys created a website, Hamilton 68.
Yes, my colleagues and I, we tracked Russian accounts.
So there, literally right now there are Russian bots, according to your website, that are putting this out into the world. Is that correct? You and your team, you guys created a website, Hamilton 68.
Okay. 2, I think we need to just call this out on the BS it is. Here's from Yoel Roth, former Trust and Safety. Yes, exactly. It's so weird and self-selecting, and they're so unwilling to be transparent and defend their selection that I think we need to call this out on the BS that it is, in reference to the Hamilton 68 account list, meaning the media was pushing the Mo Russia narrative, and it never was backed once by facts. 3, another email from Yoel Roth. Hey, so-and-so, unlike hashtag release the memo, this one is primarily driven by data from Hamilton 68. I'll do another sweep for spam shortly, but as of yesterday, this looked like right-leaning hashtag about the shutdown, which only got the label of Russian because of the Hamilton dashboard falsely accusing a bunch of legitimate right-leaning accounts of being Russian bots. The media falsely accused a bunch of legitimate right-leaning accounts of being Russian bots. Yes, how do we publicly push back on the Hamilton is a bigger question, but I don't think there's anything too noteworthy about the hashtag beyond that. He's basically saying, like, I'm sure they were like, man, we don't really want to vindicate these evil Republicans, you know, and that's where this is all leading. Quote, virtually any conclusion drawn from it will take conversations in conservative circles on Twitter and accuse them of being Russian. Yoel Roth, we produced an extensive description for these accounts during Project Osprey, available here. The findings were generally that these accounts are neither strongly Russian nor strongly bots. They're just generally right-leaning users. Virtually any conclusion drawn from it will take conversations in conservative circles on Twitter and accuse them of being Russian. This is the media, okay, essentially being called out inside of Twitter, okay, inside of Twitter for falsely claiming right-wingers as Russian. These are quotes by Twitter executives about Hamilton 68, a digital dashboard that claimed to track Russian influence and was the source of hundreds, if not thousands, of mainstream print and TV news stories during the Trump years. The quote dashboard was headed by, you guessed it, former FBI counterintelligence official and current MSNBC contributor Clint Watts, and funded by a neoliberal think tank, the Alliance for Securing Democracy. This is massive. God, I hope people really aren't that burnt out on Twitter files. I hope that you're appreciating the coverage. If you are, I'm still covering this the moment it comes out, whenever it comes out. If you haven't yet, there's a subscribe button down below the video. Whether you're watching on YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. But I do hope that you'll subscribe today because it helps the channel so much and it means a lot to me. The ASD advised.
That's crazy, Joe. That's crazy.
Advisory Council included neoconservative writer Bill Kristol, former ambassador to Russia Michael McFaul, ex-Hillary for America chief John Podesta, and former deputy heads of the CIA, NSA, and Department for Homeland Security. What a coinky-dink. News outlets for years cited Watts and Hamilton 68 when claiming Russian bots were amplifying the endless parade of social media causes against strikes in Syria. By the way, I tweeted against that, and I'm not Russian. In support of Fox host Laura Ingraham, the campaign of both Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders. What?
I doubt it is. That part of Canada, Ontario, Toyota? No, it's not. No. It won't be. I can't go into Canada. They won't let me in.
What? Hamilton 68 was the source for stories claiming Russian bots push terms like deep state or hashtags like Schumer shutdown, walk away, release the memo, and many others. The secret ingredient to Hamilton 68's analytical method? A list, quote, our analysis has linked 600 Twitter accounts to Russian influence activities online. Was how the site put it at launch. But Twitter never validated this data. Hamilton 68 never released the list, claiming the Russians will simply shut the accounts down. All those reporters and TV personalities making claims about, quote, Russian bots never really knew what they were describing. Shout out Matt Taibbi if you're not following him on Twitter, by the way. I'd love to follow him on Twitter, but hashtag free the quartering at Elon Musk. Let him know that you're done with Twitter Blue until he stops this ridiculous censorship. Twitter executives were in a unique position to recreate Hamilton's list, reverse engineering it from the site's request for data. Concerned about the deluge of Hamilton-based news stories, they did so, and what they found shocked them. At long last, I've been...
Hell yeah, Matt R. I've been over there legally a few times, but that would be the most fun way to do it.
Able to reverse engineer the list of accounts behind the Hamilton 68 dashboard. I found their API key, which is a mysterious AI or art I can't quite describe. These accounts, quote, they concluded, are neither strongly Russian nor strongly bots. So they falsely labeled them as Russian bots. They never were these things. In layman's terms, the Hamilton 68 barely had any Russians. In fact, apart from a few RT accounts, it was mostly full of an ordinary Americans, Canadians, and British. It was a scam. Instead of tracking how Russia influenced American attitudes, Hamilton 68 simply collected a handful of mostly real, mostly American accounts and described their organic conversations as Russian scheming. Twitter immediately recognized these Hamilton-driven news stories pose a major ethical problem, potentially implicating them. Quote, real people need to know that they've been unilaterally labeled as Russian stooges without evidence or recourse, Yoel Roth wrote. He did have some ethics. Some Twitter execs badly wanted to out the Hamilton 68. After Russians were blamed for hyping up a particular hashtag, why can't we just say we've investigated? Citing the Hamilton 68 as being wrong, irresponsible, and biased? Yoel Roth wanted a confrontation. My recommendation at this stage is an ultimatum. You release it, or we do. However, there were internal concerns about taking on the politically connected Alliance for Securing Democracy. Quote, we have to be careful on how much we push back on ASD publicly, said future White House and NSC spokesperson Emily Horn. Quote, I've been very frustrated in not calling out the Hamilton 68 more publicly, but understand we have to play the longer game here, wrote Carlos Mongi, the future senior advisor to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. So the legitimate people, as one Twitter exec called them, never found out that they've been used as fodder for the mountains of news stories about Russian influence because the Twitter files contain the list they've begun finding out. Quote, I'm shocked, says Sania Monsieur, who, as a child, lived through Terrible things in Lebanon. Supposedly in a free world, we are being watched at many levels by what we say online. Quote, here's another person who was called Russian. I've written a book about the U.S. Constitution, says Chicago-based lawyer David Shestokas. How I made the list like this is incredible to me. When asked on growing up, my father told me about McCarthyite blacklist, says Oregon native Jacob Levitch. As a child, it would never have occurred to me that this would come back in force and brought...
I'm telling you, Australia, there's not very much livable land there, but it's easy to defend.
...in a way designed to undermine rights that we hold dear. Even Twitter executives were stunned to read who was on the list. Wrote policy chief Nick Pickles about British comic Holborn Laws, old Holborn, a wind-up merchant. I follow him, and I wouldn't say he's pro-Russian. I can't even remember him tweeting about it.
My headset, are you guys hearing
Absolute bombshell. Excellent work by Matt Taibbi. More evidence that the mainstream media was happy to lie about United States citizens to push their narrative about Russia. The fallout from this and whatever, and the continued Twitter files that will follow up will be covered here on this channel. I think I probably do a pretty good job of it, and I hope that I've earned your subscription today. I look forward to reading all your comments in the comment section down below. Join my Telegram. Follow me on Locals. I've been banned on Twitter by Elon's e-girl. I hope you're familiar with that. Hashtag free the quartering if you're using Twitter, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Jesse Jackson. We're just going through a couple recordings that I didn't get to today because I was busy actually working. That one looks funny. Let's watch it.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering. We got a pretty spicy update. I don't have any fun intros today. I've got the editors working on a kind of a secret project that hopefully we can start to reveal tonight. But the story of not only my Twitter ban, but also Brittany Venti, Yellow Flash, and hundreds of accounts that have stood up against what is very clearly favoritism and taking advantage of a system that's supposed to be helping people. It is taking a much darker turn now. As last night, it was revealed, at least to me in real time while live streaming, that the particular individual who's behind all of this, Eliza Blue, had taken yet another step to censor by removing a video, not just from YouTube, but now, this morning, or I guess late last night, the video was removed from WorldStar. Now, I have the archive because I'm not new here, and what this is, you know, you can...
And obviously, I have the archive too, since I just played that whole video. You guys want to see it again? Let me know.
See, when this archive was actually taken was January 25th at like, what, 9 o'clock at night, roughly? And what Eliza Blue is trying to do right now is erase the past and gaslight the world. I don't understand why these videos are that big a deal for her, that she would totally torch her entire credibility on this. But, oh, I've got another video later. What if I told you there's not one, not two, but several additional videos of Video Vixen,
we've already seen that,
Eliza Blue, willingly participating in? Oh, you'd probably be pretty surprised. You probably want to click that red subscribe button down below. We'll talk about it a little bit tonight on the podcast with Sydney. By the way, a lot of people, you probably know or you've seen, I do a podcast weekly with Sydney Watson. Well, we've been working really hard to come up with a name and take it more seriously. So we started a new channel. Because it's a brand new channel, it's only letting me upload like 4 videos a day. So the entire back catalog will be uploaded probably by the end of the week. And if we can get enough views in the next week, we'll be streaming there live next week. We need like 4,000 hours, so that could take a while. I don't know. But if you like my podcast I do with Sydney on every Thursday night, please go to, oh, surprise, it's called Community Notes. We've called it Community Notes. It's been that untitled podcast forever. It's called Community Notes with Sydney and Jeremy. We've got funny clips getting uploaded. All this stuff for the whole week is going to be kind of fun time. But if you like the show, please subscribe to our Community Notes YouTube page today. I'll leave a link in the comments because we'll be talking about it tonight. We'll be live on this channel, but hopefully next week we'll be able to be live on our new home. We're also working on providing audio only and all sorts of stuff, all to launch probably in 2 weeks. So If you like the show or you want to check it out, please subscribe to that channel. And, you know, put on a few videos before you go to bed and let it play out. So, the video has gone from WorldStar. Okay, so now people are asking all sorts of questions. Last night, she mocked her...
Dude, there's no distinction as to actually if she was ever actually trafficked. People publishing pictures of her is what I believe is what her charge of trafficking is.
Ban by calling people sheep, but as you can see, she's been losing about an average of 700-800 followers a day, which isn't much because Elon Musk gave her a bump in December where she gained 115,000. But people are filling up her replies. If I check her real live count, whoops, it's down another 500. What's concerning to me is the amount of censorship is increasing greatly. Now people are getting banned and blocked for sharing new live links that may include information that reveals that Eliza Blue does not want out there. You can see this now. Manuel DeFango says, lol bro, what? I just got locked out for sharing my appearance on Hard Lens Media with Fair and Balanced. The other was for a Chrissy Mayer video of my appearance on the show. I deleted the tweets because I'm not Jeremy from the Quartering, but this is nuts. I guess we're on the radar now. So now it's not even pictures, publicly available pictures, which are being used to ban, but it's just linking to videos of people talking about it. Isn't that crazy? So somebody is in real time, like watching what people are posting, and then they're adding it to this new list of bannable stuff, which is absolutely insane. I want to like go full screen here, full cam, and just kind of talk to people because it's frustrating. Like all of your support has been amazing. I saw hashtag Free the Quartering was trending, but it's shocking to me that this isn't on Fox News. You know why that is? It's because people are afraid to admit that maybe she does good things for people who need help, but she's also really screwing up here. There's a huge rumor going around that Eliza Blue got a free Tesla. I haven't seen any proof of that, but people are stating it like a fact. I haven't seen any evidence of that. I'm going to show you a Teslarati article that is very curious. It's making Elon look very suspect. If this were Anita Sarkeesian doing this, okay? If this were Taylor Lorenz doing this, this would be front page news on every conservative news outlet. This would be being covered on Tim Pool multiple days. This would be being covered probably by Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson. Everybody would be covering this. But because she's supposedly a advocate, and allegedly something happened to her a long time ago.
No, I have not heard about that, Jesse Jackson.
Nobody's covering it. It's extremely frustrating because this is a massive scandal. Imagine if Taylor Lorenz was feeding somebody at Twitter, the VP of Trust and Safety, clearly, feeding them in real time new links to ban and new accounts to be banned. Imagine the scandal. And it's like, and what's happening now is she's spamming out tons of links so that, to bury the story, right? But this is what she tweeted last night. Still has lots of supporters, by the way, 2,300 likes. Calling people sheep. I don't know. By the way, I'm not sure. This sheep looks pretty young, and I'm not sure this picture that Eliza Blue actually got consent for this photo. So, I would probably, let me put up on the screen. I would be worried about, this should probably come down off Twitter because I don't think she received explicit consent from this, this basically young child to post their photo on the internet. But you see Drunk 3PO, one of the nicest people ever, writing, I don't think you realize that you have destroyed any good reputation you had. You have Quarter Black coming in here with the, what? Put your spicy videos back, the ones you got paid for, the spicy videos you bragged online about to your mom. Oh, how about this little interesting thing? You know how Eliza Blue is claiming that these videos were, I'm assuming, her only argument to take these videos down would be that they were filmed without her consent or something of that nature, right? Oopsie, shout out to Think Before You Sleep, by the way. Eliza literally admitted that she auditioned for the World Star Hip Hop video that she claims she was trafficked for and says that she was excited to get the part. Wow, really interesting.
Explaining who I was. I think at the time I had 25,000 followers on Instagram, so I'm like...
I don't know about that music in the background. You can check out the link. Think Before You Sleep tweeted it. If you follow the tweet thread, it goes to the original website. It has her advertising her own personal page on a spicy website. Why would somebody who is on the receiving end of trafficking go on a show to say how she basically begged WorldStar to put her in a...
Oh, for sure. I think he's going to follow up on it. I think it's just slow rolling it. About Mountain Air.
video, and then advertise her spicy videos on that site. So her video was absolutely, positively not against her will. And then you see stuff like this. This, a Teslarati article from January 2021, where Eliza Blue appears with a Tesla's insignia buzz cut into her hair. She is very, very integrated with Tesla, with potentially Elon. And I'm not sure, like, dude, Elon is looking like he's got a real simp problem. Like, I mean, legitimately. I don't really understand how she was able to infiltrate herself so deeply. You see Frank Pellegrino writing, "This is called burying a story, executed terribly. Wouldn't it be easier just to apologize or acknowledge what's going on?" I mean, the other thing is, she was able to take down this after kind of the bombshell reveal about her being... Now, if she had another incidence of being trafficked that we don't know about, okay. I can't possibly know about it because it's not public. But she also referred to herself, somebody else using her pictures to catfish men as her being trafficked. That's not trafficking. Not even close. Okay, it's identity theft, and whoever did that, you know, I would support her suing them. But no. And by the way, when she took down this Eliza Knows video, it wasn't because YouTube sided with her. It was because the person never responded to a privacy complaint. So now she's going and like just spam tweeting to try and get, you know, people to forget. But every single post she puts out is getting completely, here's hypnotic. It's cute that you're trying to deflect the judgment of your moral character by trying to talk about how other things are bad. No one is going to care what you say at this point until you admit you're wrong for sending the ban crusade against people who posted content that you posted. And there's all sorts of, you know, insane stuff that, you know, you are being exposed. Does it change catfishing? Does it change catfishing to human trafficking as well? Because that would help your credibility a lot. I'm a huge fan of your World Star hip hop video. Why can't I be? Oh, I've got in the second video today, I will show you I found several other videos. I wonder if she's furiously trying to take those down. I've archived them, of course, too. Again, none of this changes anything. Yep. None of this changes.
I'm suing
the
you.
Potential good work she's done. But how about this? Here's a new video that popped up. Has Eliza Blue been running a fake charity, Humanity House? Now, if you look into the Humanity House, this is something that she alleged she started. You can see Pasht Motato's posts here. Great, replying to Eliza. Can you update us on the Humanity House that you opened? There seems to only be 2 tweets about it, literally ever. Here's a tweet. It's my pleasure to announce that Humanity House is now a home. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, blah, 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 blah. So allegedly a home for people who I assume have been trafficked or something. And then she referred to it to Clout Goblin on Andrew Yang. Hello, Eliza. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for everything. I opened a safe house for trafficking survivors on Monday. I named it Humanity House, a nod to you. These are the only 2 posts to ever mention this place. I have found absolutely nothing online. No 501(c) record under that name. Of course, it could be under a different name. I have found no pictures of it, which I understand why you may want to keep this place kind of, quiet. But you see here, I'm a libertarian, and I don't call people dumbest people in existence. My dream was to open a safe house for survivors. I'm doing it now. If extremely wealthy people want to fall off the grid until the coof is passed, I'll rent you the extra house on the farm. 550 acres. No neighbors for miles. Just to sweeten the deal, all proceeds go to turning that house into a safe house. Where did she buy 550 acres? I mean, even if it's in the middle of nowhere, that's a multi-million-dollar deal. Well, that's not true. If you're really, really in the middle of nowhere, you could maybe get the acreage for a couple $1,000s an acre. Okay? I'd use the money to finish the safe house on my farm for survivors. You have a farm for survivors? I opened a safe house. Okay, can you prove that? Receipts, please. Receipts, can you please look into this? Nobody has any evidence of this place existing. All of this because she was worried and embarrassed about a booty-shaking video no one cared about. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe.
My email's on my...
if you're interested in
my email's on my link tree. Send me a picture.
The podcast that I've been doing for months.
And I'll post it.
With Sydney, please subscribe to the channel, which I will leave linked. And check out a few of the older episodes. They'll be going up like 5 at a time. I think we have 24 past episodes. And then some fun highlights will start coming out, and then hopefully we can just transition this channel full time. So, yeah.
This Mancoon keeps fucking with me. I'm gonna kill it, guys. We're over 3 hours, or 4 hours. Peace, everybody. I'm back. Hey, last responder. Just in time, dude. I'll keep it up. I got some sketchy shit on here, so. Actually, I'm gonna put it unlisted. So copy the URL right now, because when I close this out, I'm going to unlist it at least. I got 2 strikes, so I went to the edge tonight. Peace, everybody. Well, you know what?